Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Now Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Now Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Yadu ko suku no, Ujimino. Kwane ko suade no, Ujimino. Beli petite no, Ujimino. Sana be ya bebu abusua no, Ujimino. Okota be bi ko nom joto no, Ujimino. Udu school fees ko to chacha no, Ujimino. Exams ba ya feli ye no, Ujimino. Amana wanya adwumanya no, Ujimino. Obra bansi uye no, Ujimino. Obana no tifie ba ye no, Ujimino. Now Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. Now Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wo ma mete awia mu no, Ujimino. Etwitwa banche no, Ujimino. Awia hye no no, Ujimino. Osane na boso mu no, Ujimino. Ade kwatu adwuma mu no, Ujimino. Wo mo woni ana ho no, Ujimino. Koye me masam no, Ujimino. Ko fa firi woni sa no, Ujimino. Ade beto ne so no, Ujimino. Na Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. O Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. O Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. For clock na ma yifum, Mijimino. Wani kan bi defeat beda no tuntum, Mijimino. Teacher bi a friend coffee bar, Mijimino. Na se vie letter eya obama ba, Mijimino. Meti kon do ma pida, Mijimino. Ewiasim from te hoda, Mijimino. School fees no media na medi, Mijimino. Class na meta baby resini, Mijimino. School wa obehu na mahuri. Boss na ebuani, Mijimino. Bafaya watchini tunim se wo ye woni, Mijimino. Na me Kasa no ano no, Mijimino. Se certificate ya mi ni bi, Mijimino. Maye na media ko pa adwuma bi, Mijimino. Right na ye bank manager yi, Mijimino. Ana se si ami di pa yi, Mijimino. Ana aya mesa, Mijimino. Na me Kasa no ano no, Mijimino. Hey Mijimino. Wo Kasa no ano no, Mijimino.
Wo Kasa no ano no, enye wo nko a ebi nkoma sofofo no, Mijimino. Magene se mudi nyansa sembe di nkofo sika munja ijimie no, ala no se wodome se na woboa wode me na me se wo pese wo wi misika aponche ba wo pa branka meji mi brazia eye wojimi na dan wo sa si watadie hata wo beyi wo begiribu sisi a wosine abedi kokotu aduane bra sisi a wo bedi won fare mpo wa hwe ni jimi bi abodi se beka wojimi no broni beka safu wojimi se sai kura mpo ye hu winim the difference between chalewet and slippers and wo between shoe ni kambu
Ujimino.
Tiani me didn't know,
Ujimino.
Antiboy got this,
Ujimino. Hey
what is that?
Ujimino. Mama Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. You do me for no mantie, Mijimino. Ne owam etikofo, Mijimino. Afutuo enko mama, Mijimino. One na to say aboa owo, okoto ye training na gina fokobo, Mijimino. Ena aya mesa, Mijimino. Na me Kasa no ano no, Mijimino. Me Kasa no ano no, Mijimino. Na me Kasa.
Oh,
Tiani me didn't know,
More than 16 called you home. But it's not for road. Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Now Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Now Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wakasa no ano no, Ujimino. Yadu ko suku no, Ujimino. Kwane ko suade no, Ujimino. Beli petite no, Ujimino. Sana be ya bebu abusua no, Ujimino. Okota be bi ko nom joto no, Ujimino. Udu school fees ko to chacha no, Ujimino. Exams ba ya feli ye no, Ujimino. Amana wanya adwumanya no, Ujimino. Obra bansi uye no, Ujimino. Obana no tifie ba ye no, Ujimino. Now Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. Now Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. Wo ma mete awia mu no, Ujimino. Etwitwa banche no, Ujimino. Awia hye no no, Ujimino. Osane na boso mu no, Ujimino. Ade kwatu adwuma mu no, Ujimino. Wo mo woni ana ho no, Ujimino. Koye me masam no, Ujimino. Ko fa firi woni sa no, Ujimino. Ade beto ne so no, Ujimino. Na Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. O Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. O Kasa no ano no, Ujimino. For clock na ma yifum, Mijimino. Wani kan bi defeat beda no tuntum, Mijimino. Teacher bi a friend coffee bar, Mijimino. Na se vie letter eya obama ba, Mijimino. Meti kon do ma pida, Mijimino. Ewiasim from te hoda, Mijimino. School fees no media na medi, Mijimino. Class na meta baby resini, Mijimino. School wa obehu na mahuri, Mijimino. Amama watch boss na ye buani, Mijimino. Bafaya watchini tunim se wo ye woni, Mijimino. Na me Kasa no ano no, Mijimino. Se certificate ya mi ni bi, Mijimino. Maye na media ko pa adwuma bi, Mijimino. Right na ye bank manager yi, Mijimino. and I say me the pay me Jimmy no and I am a sa me Jimmy no na me casa no me Jimmy no me Jimmy no wo casa no me Jimmy no
wo casa no enye wo nko a ebi nkoma sofofo no
Jimmy
ma jene se mo de nyansa sembe de nkofo sika munja Jimmy no ala no se wodo me se na wo boa wo de me na me se wo pese wo wi mi sika aponche ba wo pa branka me Jimmy Brazia eye wo Jimmy na da no wo sa si wata de hata wo beyi wo be diribu sisi a wo sine abedi kokotu aduane bra sisi a wo bedi won farimpo wa hwe ni Jimmy bi abodi se beka wo Jimmy no broni beka safu wo Jimmy se sai kurampo ye hu winim the difference between chalewe tennis slippers and wo between shoe ni kambu
Jimmy no
Tiani me didn't know Ante boy got this
Jimmy no
abodi se
mama wo casa no Jimmy no you to me for no mantie me Jimmy no ne owa etikofo me Jimmy no afutuo enko mamo me Jimmy no wona te se aboa owo okoto yetire nyina gina fokobo me Jimmy no ena aya me sa me Jimmy no na me casa no me Jimmy no me casa no me Jimmy no na me casa no me Jimmy no wo casa no Jimmy no me Jimmy no ena aya me sa me Jimmy no wo casa no me Jimmy no wo casa no me Jimmy no na wo casa no Jimmy no wo casa no Jimmy no Jimmy no
All that we are seeing in the report or in the judgment are the facts.
Let's stop that and speak to the issues. We have seen what has happened in other countries because the people refuse to speak to power. Do what you're doing, make sure the system is straight.
Watch Loud Silence TV on Multi-TV by scanning for channels on your Multi-TV decoder and selecting Loud Silence TV. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Loud Silence TV. And on YouTube, it's Loud Silence TV or Loud Silence TV 2. Loud Silence TV, the breath of news and entertainment.
Good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. Book, I can see Aretha Okwe watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Thank you very much. Hamid Al Hassan is live on YouTube, watching me right now. Raina Yakubu is on YouTube. Aisha Bola is live on YouTube. Mama Get is live on YouTube.
Government, why don't our journalists understand that interviews does not change anything? These people are robots. You give them room to lie. Do the investigation. Then take the documents to them and push them to the wall and ask them. This is what we did. We investigated this and this is what we have. What is your answer to it?
77 years, what's Ghana? Only certificate. Now, number one, I will risk that. For certificate, bra. Chronosemen ko appoint certificate. Eku for the West certificate. You must have both. Parliamentarians, no, NDC for the MP before, no. Omo case 5 for Ghana, na case 5, no.
into such events about to na man panyan wo se kwa na kosi mutaka pempem no so agya to no owura ma haruna panyan na ko wo se omo to Ashanti regional minister no wagya tinti so no waye say no ran panyan e ba sa Murtala Muhammad pempem no agye no robo ora tini show no raise no ora tini no show no man panyan e ko sa wo se akoto na po ne hwene so e ko pem na po hwene so panyan na hwene na so
demonstration here because see these people sitting there, they don't see the anger in us. They don't see the anger in the young people. They don't respect us again. And the finance minister designates. I bet now answer question ba akumpo. Also 10 billion. Every Bank of Ghana. I did a scandal and they said he doesn't need to answer to you because they don't respect you. The president does not respect you. I would say Drew Point Multi say if you don't force them to understand, say you are the people.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana. I'm all my sweat and all my heart. I promise to owe you ISD. Our heritage going forward. I pledge my our heritage going forward through the blood and toil of our fathers. You are my
Hi, my name is Kevin Taylor, host of With All Due Respect. As you know, With All Due Respect has been self-produced for the past 3 years. We have not accepted any money or resources outside in order to maintain the integrity of the platform. We are an anti-corruption platform. Our work doesn't excite or encourage compromised stakeholders. That also means we cannot take funds from just anyone. As our platform grows, the need for increased quality of work and production requires increased resources during this election year and beyond. In order to maintain our anti-corruption stance and continue to speak for everyday people without clout or connections in higher places, we cannot rely on the same entities we critique for continually keeping their hands in the cookie jar to be the ones who keep our work going. In that view, I welcome your support and participation in keeping this work ongoing. This platform is for the people, so we think it is only right for the people to sustain it. Now, this is a simple thing you have to do. Just visit patreon.com/withallduerespect, patreon.com/withallduerespect, or click the link at the bottom of the video. For Ghanaians or our viewers in Ghana, we are putting together a Ghanaian payment processor on our website. Please, and please again, do not send any donation to any platform apart from patreon.com/withallduerespect or loudsilenceradio.com donation page. You can donate as low as $10. Yes, $10, and we have exciting packages for every level of donation, including one-on-one call with me, Kevin Akobedu Taylor, access to some of the documents before they go live. You can also have dinner with me in Washington, D.C. to discuss the issues. But fellow Ghanaians, remember, it's Patreon, patreon.com/withallduerespect.
And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet, marvelous sweet. Just say, me who you mean? Dynamic what? Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet, marvelous sweet. Just say, me who you mean? Dynamic what? Friday.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
About what you are doing, then you do something about it. Because we are Africans and we'll fight for our rights.
1, 2, Ghana has a John. He has a big boom and a very small side. Kids in school, we cannot learn. So doing so with the crowd I've seen here, I'm so much impressed about this crowd I've seen here today. If Mama said with this vigil, we'll not soften things or we'll not let him change things, the Mama has a long way to go.
I work in an NGO actually, and as of now, because of this doom song, my boss gathered us last week in a meeting telling us he was reducing our pay 5%.
Every day we look about 3 bags of cement, and my brother, my business is collapsing.
Big companies with millions of cities like Valco, Akotombo Textiles, and so on that have been shutting down their operations have been complaining about doing so for years. If these companies with big money haven't changed Mohammed's behavior and the government's behavior, I don't think we can. But we have to show that we are angry. I came to watch with my own eyes. I haven't seen anybody wearing any political colors. There are some people singing some support songs, but they'll go home and leave the light off.
The future starts with us. We can't always work for people. We need to create our own establishments and businesses. And this is where we start from. He's ruining our future.
Abuaze Tamade Titre is there. So they need to just do some fusion and then fuel it for this problem to be solved.
The long and short of it all is that he is incompetent. He just can't handle it.
From here to tell Muhammad we should do something about the doom song, or we'll go to the demonstration every day to the time you do something about it. I am a businesswoman. I've lived in UK for the past 20 years and I decided to come to Ghana to settle down. It is possible so that this Dunso can stop. But it depends on the leadership of this country.
It's so terrible taking care of people in the hospital. When the light goes off, there are no generators, there are no flashlights to work with, and it's really terrible. I think Ghana is now in the doom, and we are not yet to come to the soul.
And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the dynamic what Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the dynamic what Friday.
And I give you just a worry color, well, a suja for rather than on some of the bar. Suja, yes, make us a make come again. I never chance, and Kada could have been in the army. Then could have been in the army, perhaps. And cutting Quabiada will be good, dear pa. And I didn't in our running, sir. Yeah, suja for young coupon, Mobawati. And I did some of the nice way. And I give you just a worry color, well, a suja for rather than on some of the bar. Suja, yes, make us a make come again. I never chance, and Kada could have been in the army. Then could have been in the army, perhaps. And cutting Quabiada will be good, dear pa. And I didn't in our running, sir. Yeah, suja for young coupon, Mobawati. And I did some of the nice way.
The best thing they have to do is to read the budget to their children and their house boys and their dogs at home, because there's nothing positive about the budget. The more they read the budget, the more depressed we become. That was this nonsense, man. Let them read it to their house boys and their house girls and their dogs and their cows and goats at home. We are not ready for any budget, man. Every budget they want to read is a bomb bullshit, bomb book class. Tell them.
And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the dynamic what Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the dynamic what Friday.
Yeah, wow, the papa. 5 good years. 5 years. 5 years and Nana Kufuado. Ube catcher say we should go and refer to Mahama. What bottom papa? Wouldn't you I will be small Kufuado say one country Ghana for see a Tikasuna comedy. I will be forced to a Kufuado see one country Ghana for say he was going to fix the country in 18 months. Did anybody told a Kufuado say one Branomeka say one district, one factory? Did anybody force a Kufuado? Did anybody force a Kufuado to come and lie to Ghanaians? Nobody forced him. Did anybody told a Kufuado to tell Ghanaians say yes on entry? Yes, so what any so what any you say, and your man now would buy, the old train and your man would Ghana. You need to say we should face our attitude. But
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the dynamic what Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the dynamic what Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous food to just say me who the dynamic what Friday.
Ghana needs effective leadership. Leadership which is honest, competent, and determined to deliver. A leadership of conviction, one committed to fighting corruption and dedicated to the welfare and well-being of the Ghanaian. I am determined to fight corruption aggressively, and I can do so because I'm not corrupt, have never been corrupt, and will demand the same of my team.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi Amerika bi akire na mani abre. Akofo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi Amerika bi akire na mani abre. Akofo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi Amerika bi akire na mani abre. Akofo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi Amerika bi akire na mani abre. Akofo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi Amerika bi akire na mani abre. Akofo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi wonwene ho.
Now we don't understand this Ghana again. The Dumso is too much.
The Jumso is too much. We have generators in our house, but what about others? What about others? So this president, if you know you can't handle the country, just wake up there, because right now Lagos Jollof is better than you. Lagos Jollof is better than you, because every day Jumso. Why? Or you said the lies and we don't know, or what? Or you said the lies give some people again, some different country again. We don't understand the Jumso again. So if you know you can't handle the country, just wake up there. Don't sit there and do that really fucking shit. Now Nigeria Jollof is better than you, sir.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Before I go on, let me postulate from the Franz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporombium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, voxe populi, voxe Dei.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
It's been 4 years and counting of an administration which promised to change things, the economics of governance, unemployment, poor infrastructure, and the like. But an area that's definitely changed for the West has to do with media freedoms. It's now becoming all too common for journalists to be harassed, abused, and battered mercilessly sometimes. Oftentimes, those who are critical of the administration are on the receiving end of abuse. Why are people being targeted? We remember investigative journalist Manasseh Azuri Awuni had to be flown out of Ghana for his safety after a barrage of threats on his life. What's his crime? MGL's Latif Idris, who was battered by policemen at the headquarters, has been left with lifelong complications. What's his crime?
They hit me with the back of the gun about 3 times at the back of my head here. They hit me with sticks in my rib. Those who were hitting me with their legs were doing it. Those who were slapping me from left, right, center.
I tell you again, ignore the fanciful grammar by state officials. Journalists are being targeted by party appointees and foot soldiers. Each day, there are reports of cloned phones, hacked emails, and trails from some journalists who have been critical of the administration.
Clute of TV3. I'm telling you, media have so much info. They are coming after you. Media, I am telling you. Me, from what I know from inside, they have a problem with you. You are criticizing them too much.
Modern Ghana journalists arrested by national security officers in 2019 still have not received closure.
The incident where national security operatives, stormed the premises of Modern Ghana. That's about a year or 2 years ago. Stormed the premises of Modern Ghana. Blindfolded journalists, took them to national security, and in the end, one or so of the journalists said they were tortured. As I speak, the last time I checked, their equipment are still in the custody of national security.
In April, at least 3 journalists were beaten up by soldiers on a parcel of land at Chado. There are so many to list. Late last year, 2 colleagues were attacked by soldiers at Tema Station in Accra. We ask, What is our crime? I can imagine how traumatized the two city journalists are by now. But what do I know?
Nobody should be killed for their work. Whether they are politicians, whether they are drivers, whatever, nobody should be killed for their work.
I may be honored for asking why administration appears to be intolerant. The government, its appointees, foot soldiers, and communicators may come after me, but I would ask again, what is our crime? We have yet to recover from the suspension of Angel FM's Captain Smart, who was asked to go home because some elements in government piled pressure on the owners of the company to yank him off.
Adwumawura a suspended Captain Smart. Na ne nyina ne se ose waka asɛm tia ɛnyɛ sɛ de aban yɛ ɛnyɛ nti na waka asɛm tia aban mu mpanufo ebi etia ɔmampani ebi tia ɔmampani abi de akyire ebi tia ɔnabo alanchamate ebi etia IGB pen na wɔtwonofo na wontie.
They would argue that the president is a human rights champion. Of course he is, but his silence and seeming inaction would point to an endorsement of the abuse we see. As for the rhetoric about delivering justice to Ahmed Suale, who was shot and killed in tragic circumstances in January 2019, it's there for all to see.
I am deeply regretful that despite the best efforts of the police, the perpetrators of the murder of Ahmed Suale are still at large. But I assure you, this dossier will not be closed until they are brought to justice.
Okay. Now, you walk out there on assignment, looking over your shoulders in fear, because someone could attack you because you may have spoken against an ill in government. Well, it's the sad state of affairs now. Remember, an elaborate ceremony was held to commission an office where journalists can go to and report safety issues. They say that is a commitment to protecting journalists. We say that is a facade. Because you see, even law enforcers like the police who are mandated to deal with crime fancy attacking and abusing us without care. I don't know who would give answers to the questions I raise. Is the media under siege? Why are government communicators and party foot soldiers on rampage? Is government intolerant of critical views? How do we hold government accountable when they take delight in using state forces to attack us? Would we have an administration in future that would care just a bit about us and protect us?
Good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 4:34 p.m. U.S. East Coast. It's definitely 8:34 in Ghana. Welcome to the most authoritative, most informative, and most listened to platform on the planet right now. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me this evening. We are streaming on multi-TV. All that you have to do is to search for with Loud Silence TV on multi-TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are also streaming on some social Facebook pages. You can search for With All Due Respect page on Facebook, With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We're also streaming on Loud Silence TV page on Facebook, Loud Silence TV page on Facebook. We are live on NDC TV. We are live on Wayos TV. We are live on so many TVs. We are also streaming live on YouTube. Search for Loud Silence TV on YouTube, Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are live on Instagram, live on Twitter, live on all the platforms. The mainstream or the main platform we are streaming live on is on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. If you have a Multi TV decoder, you just have to scan and search for Loud Silence TV. You will see us live on your platform. Thank you very much, family. No bagawaya, no bozing. We are here to speak truth to power. We are here to make sure the right thing is done. If this is your first time watching this show is a social political platform. It's a social political show. Here we discuss politics around the world. Specifically, we target Ghana because that's where our focus is. Today, we'll be talking about a lot of things. The culture of silence, we have to stop it. As you know, on Sunday, the most controversial or the biggest demonstration, virtual demonstration, will be happening across the world. We will be live on Twitter. We will be live on Facebook. We will be live on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. We will be live on all platforms. If you are here with me, trust me, you are part of this demonstration. We're going to say, or we're all coming together to say, fix the country. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo-led administration should fix the country. And it's very, very important. We realized that the government of the day, or we have come to the realization that the government of the day, the NPP government led by Akufo-Addo, they deliberately have decided to suppress the people, not to allow people to go on the street to demonstrate. But as you know, things come with its own blessings. Today, virtual demonstration is what is happening. We will be having the biggest virtual demonstration on our planet right now, in Ghana, everywhere in the world. So if you're here and you want to be part of it, it's simple as that. Just wait for the Zoom link on Sunday morning. The demonstration is going to be 1 p.m. Ghana time. 1 p.m. Ghana time. Wait for the Zoom link. In fact, the Zoom link is the most sought after link right now on this planet. We are ready to make sure that this demonstration happens. So if you're here with me and you're watching me right now, you should be ready for it. So many things are happening in Ghana that we need to speak on and make sure the government does its part. When I say the government does its part, the government has to make sure they fix all these things, because we, the citizens, we do our part by paying our taxes. We're talking about Galamsey swallowing the country. We are talking about corruption in the highest office. I'm talking about Jubilee House being the headquarters of corruption. We're talking about Dumso. We're talking about high unemployment. We're talking about insecurity in Ghana. We're talking about our water bodies getting destroyed. We are talking about government individuals in this government or government appointees getting involved or playing a part or leading the Galamsey menace. These are things that worries Ghanaians. We can also talk about the high level of everything. Everything is expensive. Fuel is expensive. Unemployment all over the place. There are so many things to talk about. Today, our focus will be on journalists. We will be talking about what we call the culture of silence. Culture of silence. A week ago, or maybe 3 days ago, 2 journalists with City News were assaulted, and we have been taking our time to monitor our fellow journalists, what they are saying. Some people have come out boldly to speak. Others too have decided to politicize it. Others too have decided to play the tribal lines. Today we'll be showing you tweets post by some journalists. We will be picking a few to discuss it thoroughly. This is a very straightforward platform. We will make sure that we speak truth to power. If you're here with me, thank you very much for being part of today's show. This show is in 4 segments. The first segment is what we call the hello segment, where I say hello to every single individual watching me right now. The second segment is the social media segment, where we pick stories from different social media platforms and break it down for the ordinary Ghanaian around the world, and specifically in Ghana, to also have an idea of what transpired during the day. The third is speaking truth to power. Today we'll be discussing the culture of silence. I'm talking about journalists in Ghana. Some journalists have gone through a lot. I just played a video where the brutality, the attack from the government, from the police, from the army. These are things that we have to discuss. But the most important thing is, why are some journalists not stepping out to speak? I know majority of them are scared. Those who are speaking to, are they saying the right thing? Why have most of them decided to ignore the matter, acting as if nothing happened? This is a very sensitive issue, and today I will take all the time to break it down for you to understand what is actually happening behind the scenes. The fourth segment is when I open the phone lines for every single individual to call in. We don't just call them individuals or viewers or listeners, we call them family because they are ready to speak truth to power. This is with all respect extended version. Me pa chow hwe menyumbre e Ghana ene ewiase ama no nyina show we your friend with all respect extended version. Me din edit Kevin Ekobedu Taylor, me producers here from the Ghost team. Omo and I many omo juni boom. Sebio asembia bekan wahabia mene ku bia omo bom chidom edwene ho ye chirechirem me yehu se Ghana for in some way ne hi omo ye from the Ghost team. Omo ha omo bom omo damechi pampe omo aman ewiase ama baby a omo kru bia so but call na nkasa e United States of America omo nim ye dwuma wa ha. Show we ende ye bedi nkomo tietia. So wa ha nwumbre na say ende the first time I hwe me a show we egumu hodro nine the edi new and I say the din kan your friend no hello segment and no na me chia obi a ohwe me bia o Ghana because ye nyina eye busua so wo ha na ohwe me nko ade a wo ye busuani the tosumienu and friend social media segment ye fa krata mu nsem a ende kase ne kase bo radio so TV so omu chechire mu chire Ghana for sebio no why busy nti and I say ende na wo nyoma bebre nti wentumi answer the anti no and no ehudwuma de bedin wa ha medwudwom mekire no ekase mekire no brofum ama obi atene ho ase the thosum yensa and your friend speaking truth to power sa the thosum yensa no ye kan no kre ekire to me and ye beka insentrefo ene kasabo a yaka hye omuyem be ndamienu anamiensa ni kasa eye insentrefo mienu amu ye dwuma ma city news police for ekofo omo ye nyina ya tensem ne ende bebo bi mieti de omo femu sibia ye jojo omo bro mo sebio eye ton ne ebusia mo film ni omdin se bia tie no krampo ema ebi mo kire se because of his sembinti na so omo kire se bebi omo free enye hono mo free cross ka se hono mo free ye be cheche sansem num ende nwumre ye be read anase me kire nsem a efa kasabo a ya ka hye yem ewo nana adodankwa ekufuado amambo eyihu de toso enan ene efre no phone segment eno me bie kasatrofo no ma obi ankasa enso afre a kire na adwene ewo nsema ye be kire mo and asema ye be kan asema ehia because kwesiada ebe ye be ye kire kese ye kire tele ye kire a ende untinsi abontene ende umpi abontene ma police ni enkotata obi nkobo utuo na na dodan kwekufu ado ensuma police fo ni soja fo ma mum kokun ye kire ye be ye no internet so anase TV so into ye Ghana na ohwe benwubre a also hu say number ko Ghana 1 p.m. ewia ketekete 1 p.m. Yekire no ebe hyase yekire ni nyina ne sen yesi omanpanyin ni aban we omon toto nyama na ekroi emuso enye de mayene a yeti kromu a yetua yeto eso yenutumeje o se enya nsuo o se make sure say anase ehunu say edwuma yama edwuma ye o se make sure kromu a yefi no aban atoto nyama ema saa nyama ni nyina eswate ye beka galamse ehun sem ye beka eye journalist anase Ghana for ya come kasabo ahwe omyem ye beka insecurity eye ahobambo nsema and the Ghana upia bontir kwa yem hwehwe manfo titi moto so no bobo manfo tu and ye nim edwuma police for ye nim edwuma amanyofo anase nipa ya to ama abamo makwa abemu eye ensem we nyina ye beka boa no kwesiada ye be ye kire kese ye kire dindene ye kire a ebinsi Ghana da ye be kire na nado dan kwekufu ado ene na aban se obetum the police for no ebrimi wa bontene ba ye hye dem pa de a oboa ontumi nyesa enti kusiada de ye kire kese wa sebio onye internet ni uniphone na okọ internet ni ade tena TV ho Sunday 1 p.m. ewia ketekete ye kire no be start wo allow silence TV so multi TV so obetuma hwe wo wiase ama no nyina ema wo hu de eko aha ye ka no kure e kire to me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here with me today, let's charge and make sure the right thing is done. This is with all you spell extended version, and my name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. All right, welcome back to With All Due Respect Extended Version. This is the best show on the planet right now. Wherever you are watching me right now, I'd like to say welcome. Nyamishrao benso say ode we fidie ato ha. Me say wudwa kra ye beye. Wudwo wenjo ye beye demonstration. Sunday, the biggest, the most tele demonstration in our history is happening, and it is virtual. The whole world, everybody will get access to this demonstration. They also our Sunday, simple. You need to tag Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado on Facebook. Every single individual who will be watching us live needs to tag Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado. After that, you tag New York Times. After that, you tag Al Jazeera. After that, you tag CNN. After that, you tag BBC. After that, you tag GBC. After that, you tag MAT. Me say debate a demonstration when you na mame. Demonstration when you na mame and abano. Wabedru. Mami odende demonstration you na mame. You tag and tag. More Twitter. Make sure you tag every single outlet. You tag the President of the Republic of Ghana himself. Tag Joe Biden. Tag Saddam Hussein. We say tag no is here. Me say tag everyone you know, especially tag the major news outlets. And I will take time and let you know how to do this. You tag CNN, you tag BBC, you tag BBC Africa, you tag Al Jazeera, you tag New York Times, you tag the Washington Post, you tag every single news outlet. Tag the president himself, tag the government of Ghana, tag Parliament of Ghana, tag John Dramani Mahama, tag Lordina Mahama, tag Rebecca Kufuado. Me say, tag her and tag Isagoma, tag every single individual on Twitter. And majority of you should tag Gabi Asotredakon because he is the problem. He is the root cause of this damage. The president, as I told you every day or every time I tell you here, he's a toy president. He does not understand what governance is. It is a tagging fight. You are going to tag, tagibi. Near wasapibi, near DB Tiebi, near Sabi. That is what we will do on Sunday. Sunday, no bagawaya, no bosun. Don't lose hope. Just be focused. Just fight with your last blood. That is why I'm here today to encourage you. I am part of this. Every single individual watching me will be on screen. The way who will be in him, we will wave at every single individual. We will say hello to each other. We will play the national anthem. We will make sure that we fight against tyranny. I am the only black Lebanese who is from Ghana. I'm telling you, I am ready to speak truth to power. Me say, I am the only black Lebanese you know or you have seen who is a Ghanaian. Yes. Menkwa. No bosun. So if you're here with me, I'd like to say thank you very much. We will come to the demonstration. There are so many videos coming in. In fact, we'll be playing some of the videos for you to see. The women are bringing their videos in. We have so many videos. In fact, over 400, 500, 600. We have so many videos. And these are all people who want to be part of the demonstration. They want us to play their videos for the world to see. It is a tag. Me say, Sunday, more Twitter, more Facebook. It is a tag. Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado should not get less than 10,000 tags. I am telling you. Echo doom Facebook, echo chum, and Sunday. But 2 days, you bedrew ho. Me say tag. Tag the president, he shouldn't get less than 10,000 tags. On Twitter, he shouldn't get less than 10,000 tags. More focus on Twitter ho. Let's tag them. Let's push them. Let's force them to understand that we the people, we give them power and we will take power from them legitimately. It is very important. Legitimately. Thank you very much, family. No abozege. Abozege baumia. Tag abozege. Tag abozege. Everybody should tag abozege baumia on kanokure uchantro and tag Alankash. Everybody should tag Baumia and tag Alan Cash. Abozege Baumia needs to be tagged. He's a liar. On Kanukre, Ubi on Kanukre, so Allah in his own wisdom would never bless that person. Tag Baumia and tag Alan Chemantin. Alan Chemantin too is a liar. He has sat there for Kufuado to kill people and destroy people. He's not spoken. Tag that liar too. They are all liars. We will tag Samira, the makeup artist. Wakosia makeup. And what they are calling Nanti Gimpa. And Wachiche points. And also a second lady. We will tag him. Tag her, sorry. So it is a tag match. Tag to tag. Ekufuado shouldn't get less than 20,000 tags. He shouldn't get that. Less than 20,000 tags. And because we know the numbers we'll be getting on Sunday. Say, if we are seeing a tenede, say, Abuabeka King Kong, Abua Kana, Abubi and Dawumrimo. Mama Abubia Koka King Kong, and a King Kong for King Kong for say, and you be under. Thank you very much for being here. Tag Kojo Pono King Kong, Kojo Pono King Kong, upon Kroma, Pono King Kong, Pono Fonina, Opela Boaje, tag him. Tag kojo opon kruma ponofo nyina omo Ghana nyina ponofo nyina omo hwe pono nyina omo captain no opon kruma tag him. It is very, very important that we tag these people. Thank you very much. Something funny. We need to look at this before we start this show. Look at this. Now show we now so one cat out to one actor say Sunday we are on cut demonstration. One up ebia bibi na jejo. Bibi jejo. See this. Where Ghana?
This is the district assembly washroom, and they are wearing goat gear. Feces, everything is all over, scattered. The whole stench. Look at it. Look at it. This is the district assembly washroom, and they are wearing goat gear. Feces, everything is all over, scattered. The whole stench. Look at it. Look at it.
Inti mote Ghana. And the district assembly for omo washing room na mo nyam ponche wo ho na kro we pa se di pe nya botre pa ohun yet kro nim and the district assembly no omo washing room no and na ye nyam ponche yasa kotwa omo kotwa eyo omo kotwa aduane leaves omo kotwa say the man near me yakra podi say ankamo ma ponche nim ponche ho na odwunso omo tuba sa akwa abontina fase kan akotwa ye kotwa nwura mra ne nwe nche say ho ne ye nya ponche no district assembly washing room obia just I say kroro baller so neati just say aka ponchi po de kamo fa ne show no junso ne nguzo okay munya cake kakra naka ebia awiesu na mato ma na ponchi na so no awi say oh I love baomia na nka munyina ma kuma to biem ebia munya pola na mato no so say I love abozeke no na mo de matumi atena ho ama ponchi no watena ho na mo se ye ba aponchi papa aponchi ye ba ai gina ho ai the goat AY Puyo. So AY Puyo, we are coming. The goat, the undisputed goat. AY Puyo, chayo. And no masa fuck second. And no mako room. And no mako trap or jinedu and no bi. Omo fani nyina mano onum bi egum MD no office one ye man kakranka kramaneri. Near to 1 year kasa there's a problem with the system. Na obia na no fiance ekoba say I fix yourself. Wa pempem ne be fix it. You see the problem we have in Ghana? Omo kochi AY Puyo no na kwhye a whole assembly for bathroom na amanfo use bathroom no and no matum and no the AY po you akwhye ho and there's AY twen ye kotwa nwura ba mo awe enye nwura keke o omo kotwa the vitamins room na mote wona ye ka say asemesi mo se asemesi abozigi country pa na motim sa do and mo me hwa I don't have me just see this.
This is the district assembly washroom, and they are wearing goat gear. Feces, everything is all over, scattered. The whole stench. Look at it. Look at it. This is the district assembly washroom, and they are wearing goat gear. Feces, everything is all over, scattered. The whole stench. Look at it.
Now, they are having to say, eduane no mkotwa bra ponche no omo de hangi wo ke say omo kotwa enwura abra ponche no so omo de ama AY Puyo and omo de assign down say AY Puyo we de o we no na wo pushi bi gu nchen because at the former just say enye hygienic inter ponche no ye kotwa enwura time no munya ye etubi kotwa eduane bra ponche no so onwe no ene na ha me wo ma Ghana fo no Ghana kro na say yo e kro na ye bomb district assembly for office. And I'm with the AY Puyo akwasho the goat. Abozegi assembly, Abozegi district assembly. Papa. Ekronye. David. Enkoyi. Mona mo ble. Yeah, kind of creature na bubofu. All right, media. I'm here to just tell you the truth. Enyame na me video no mo a whole district assembly office and the edit washroom na ma ponche da ma AY Puyo so no ntena ho na yenkotwa nnua aduane ne mfa be hang down no omunya time and no ha me no enya ponche no dem forget ponche no dem there is the omo ankasa AY Puyo no hye dem no there ndem famo munya time efi modwumem atwese kan se mokotwa wura ma ponche na we na masaba motima kekere e de abodan ho se aponche ne we ne kakra I want to say, Jack, there's a problem. I arise, my people. Problem can see power. Corona say. All right, okay, let's take care of Barika de Salah, Barika Kade, Mari Salah Namnewi. My fellow brothers and sisters, my fellow Muslim brothers, Barika de Salah, Mari Namnewi. Mari Namuni, no problem. See it here. Media me baby, I am a cool guy. Be asem. Near time. Mari Namni Navy. Mario Pointino, Mario Gino, and a button and China Mario. Yeah, China Brunya Beba. Na Brunya Ba, near no Bia because I in a known, and you knew the known area, and there's so many dear Baco, engineer some Yakupo Bac. Blow be a bebo, no solo. Duba Minya Muslims for Mario Namne. Dia kano mo nye take away from you. Mo am to man finish na mo no. Mo nye fast na mo may take away bi ne mfa tatu akoma. Na hiti ete ha no. Me si bro nya time do. Ye wie Easter na. Easter ko. Easter April. Easter ko. Okay. Ye kai bro nya ba. Na me ti se obi afre me. Na e bia padis bi Kevin Jesus died when na da be na Jesus be sorry. Blow bi e be bo ano so no. Mo amuso to be chair now de nyame nhira Allah will bless you. Na mo amowe na mo ofie no. Mo because sala nam ne ade bia. Sala nam e bia kakaka se ne ma chia na ye se nam de amaye. Yetumi koda ho 3 weeks ne anwiwie. Se se ade mo maye sala nam ne bia. Mo bia fa nkɔhye dum so. Mo bia fa nkɔhye se kufu ade system no mu ayeden. Enam de so cross so me light. Mo ntwan na bro nyambra. Me nya hwinti me ni braba. Ade Beyonce mu ni ade obi ayi nani ama me. Ade chia oh Kevin they will like you. Why you name them you like you? Blow be a bow no sono. Good evening to my one and only Mustik Lawa in Obuase. Mustik Lawa. Mustik Lawa in the Zongo. Mustik Lawa. Terrible guy. Straightforward guy. Serious. Mustik Lawa. Big man for Mustik Lawa. He's my guy. Trust me. I trust that guy. All right. Yeah, try bronya beba. Modi ye catch bronya beba. Mo amunya wiwie ne de minimum problem enwumbre anaso ochram betuma be light packaging kakranka krebi take away na mo still am bri makoma na mo pesa mo beboaye no yetia chief imam Barika de Salah God will grant you more years abeyfo mo ka chief imam be chief imam on be wa eja chief imam so for beyfo bi obeka chief imam be wu bia na Allah in his own wisdom will curse that pastor or that sofo obewu Adani Abua answer chief imam because only God, only Allah knows the beginning of man and the end of man. No man born by a woman can decide the fate of any man. Inti nipa bi a wasa asisi na na agent so beka se wewu na webewu ansa na wewu sa nipa do onyankopon agrada efiri soro kese engansi nipa dim na nipa no ho a we bleach no onhye onye tese nsono na onwu nda ho nyame ebetie empire bo amen. Inti mu amari nam ni nyina ewie no ye wa ha. All right, let's do the do. We are here. Okay, Kevin, how are you? Kevin, is everything fine? Yes. Hey, God has been good, oh. Yeah, no my we abedu point to catch them say no lie. Bronya beba. Me dey asem dem come zero. Me say bronya beba. Hwemeni. Yeah, mon sha there. Eni bra bre no.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
I catch him. You need bra brain. We don't want peace again. We want problems. Why man now be no problem? Ye nyan nam no man tem why no problem. Ye ni Muslims some way area nyina. Mo amotie area ye ni mu nyina. Ye ni mobia because about 5 rawo ye masala mo ye mutie ma yete. Ye ni Muslim bia house number, digital address system ye nim. Enti ye nyan nam na ye nim de beye. Ye si bronya beba. Na bronya ba ni ye nya jollof no. Ne ye de akukọ ne hyehyem. Na jollof no ye bi wo ha jollof no amane. Amane jollof no. Bo so de yi no enya kwanta edua de ne friend say eta no wo de eta no checking chance na wo ye nsi abo say amane na pie na me si bronya beba ye we fanta na ne ade na obetwem say na do wo cheche krem bro bi bo wa no so no duba ala we are chum now to send to the brother, yet is a woman, yes, sent na head work or what you say, head work, Ganyai, yeah, power what you say. All right, Barakah Salah to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Thank you very much. You've done well. You've gone through this Ramadan successfully. God, in His own wisdom, has listened to every single individual. He, in His own time, will bless every man. God, I keep saying, Allah knows every man's heart and what the heart needs. So it is only Allah who can tell us or give us what we want. It's not what we are demanding for. Allah is the only person who knows what we need. So, Barakah Salah, Barakah Kade. Thank you very much. Let's take care of business right now. Still, and I'm no waiting. Still, you're review, Mesa Kai, and Sanya Ponsho way. You better bomb in. In fact, my minister be in the dinba. And the Kramenya social media, many hello segment because at the home, many are no Muslims who are made that. Fuseni, Shaibu, why we nominate we have hello. Fusenu, Raina Yakubu Suaha, and the Muslims of Fonkwadi, you see Valley, why we nominate we hello. Who Muntala Mukaila, I come a penam, I don't know, you not the notion of Kaila, not Bunam Kaila, Muntala Mukaila. Who else is here? More Muslims, we put you under the spotlight. More Muslims, Mama and Namano. You have a Bobia Dean, we will name and shame. Make sure more way. Adams Hussein. Why we nominate we have Jinaha Kevin? Four more for the A. Okay, who else is here? You show me a Bobia Dean. Asamari. A Mustafa Abdul Aziz. They say, okay, appointing baby. Why we know you in the cinema? Jina say, I be baby. Who else is here? Al Hassan Abdul Fatau. Sa Fatau for no. Omo Pompe Suya Fatau. And who else is here? We are naming all the Muslims. And then you show the crabby. It's a wonderful, fantastic Fruitful Friday. Abdullah Amina Susa. Mubarak Watara. Sanko Fono. Elewonyo. Pomu pe Elewonyo. Any house kuku. Who else is here? Salam M. Would you so between the M Nasi? My we namne we have say we are brothers. Abdul Mumuni Nuruddin for. Nuruddin TZ. Nuru. No. Uru TZ. Nuruddin for. Raina Yakubu, why we have a general history, Raina. Would you need any Missy Bronya Beba? Yes, the day to defeat Obu. Yes, Ubu. Now, what about says she? Who else is here? Sina Isa. What's what we have a general brothers, family. Or the Sunday men share or the Bunuasi. About Bobia. Who else is here? Yeah, Osman Hamid. Love for the dear na we say if you be party we say Jessica ko to aduane why we now we say love yan love no Abdul Somet Awudu Lash Junior Bangwa why we now we be Julia Bangwa who else is here yan and Gaddafi for Muslim opefufu Gaddafi Adams Nuhu for the double party tunkusa Nuhu ni tunkusa you have Bobia Diwa. Kasim for the Okwa. From time and the 2 days or that Muslim Jackas and the Wolf. Yenibia, none is there, none of the Bantinabja. Yen Chimobia. Nipa could pay the space or Ghana, met the chief ma'am. What could be a mitchum? I achieve mamma the only and now I'm a cray over Bompa Allah bless Kevin and Cray. Now more Macano and the entry. Who else is here? Abdul Jawad Bashir. Why we be laugh out loud? Laugh out loud. I don't know why I laugh out loud. My friend. Yeah, but Muslims in the Weja. I added that Kevin is wasting time on Muslims. Weja. Now then, we are going to say Jessica Hana. Yanji Usika, go and sleep. Ali Yusuf. Why we name Latif Rati Susa? Latif, Latif, I thought you were a brother. Say, Kevin, Yenya Spebby, no lie. And Kevin Taylor, Latif, pa baby for to see. Hajia Ramat Muda, Hajia, Bawasaba Mungani, Duri, Hajia, Bawasaba Mungani, no. Why we have Kevin, Hamid Idris, Yusuf Suaha, Flak Guadi, Munina Marie Namuno. You see, I call my anchor and Namuni Ho, my reading yeah. Awal Mohammed for crying and call myself. Musa Sparrow. ɔyɛ Musa o ɛna ɔsa yɛ Sparrow saa nipa saa no ɔno no tumi di TZ na jollof si nkyɛn Musa Sparrow for no because ɔyɛ Ghana ni ɛna ɔsa yɛ Spanish into all the TZ no na what a jollof si nkyɛn Musa Sparrow for. All right, Suleiman so Juwala ɛwɔ ha. All right, thank you very much. Let's take care of business right now. Amanfo wedwa. Na wedwa me dwunu ho. Wedwa ko ka kire obusu apanyini. Obia obusu apanyini act Chinese film. Wenya papa. Wedwa. Baraka de Salah, baraka de Kade. All my Muslim brothers, it will be God day. All right, let's do this. So, useless story of the day, Enye. Useless story of the day, part 1 and 2. What's the useless story of the day? The first useless story of the day is this. The Minister of Roads and Highways, Kwesi Amwakwanta, is asking all regional heads within the sector to acquire adequate permission before embarking on road projects. Now, seek permission before building speed ramps. The most useless story of the day. No. Ghana the dinner design. Bumping. Obeso koye bumping. I see speed ramp. Obeso ya bumping Ghana. Amwakwata no road minister no. He says you need to come for permission. And san ye be bumping omi kuro ma ye do ya ba be ye. Into ube letter. We are the DN road works DN of Central Region. We want to go and do road ramps or bumping at Ayeldo. And I say, dominancy. So please, with the minister, sign and bring the letter back to Kumasi or Cape Coast. Then we will take it and go and do Bob. Wait. It's more can say we be mona ye. Answer a bear bumping no, and a bear bumping no. Yembeji permission, the letter. Enfa ministry ensa fa bro na gitum say ai monkoye bomb na we aban enye saa kwa we ya na before elections okoya ade bia meka jam say azana na oye saa asem we de na see. I'm asking you this asem we akwa we amakwata we de na see was asem we hu this issue. Tell me.
Of this property should be arrested immediately. The contractor, all those working here must be arrested immediately. It doesn't make sense. Look at this. Look at this. And you destroy the road. Without the consent of the road. You destroy the road. The public road. In which country can this be allowed? In which country can this be allowed? In your own country, can anybody do this? It's madness. It's madness. The owner of this property is not bigger than this country. The owner of this property is not bigger than this country. Even the president of the republic, with all the executive powers in his hands, can't do this and won't do this. What kind of indiscipline is this? And we sit in this country and allow this nonsense to go on. With impudence, you enter into the road corridor, creating inconveniences to all those who use this stretch of the road. You have destroyed the road, and you think you have the power to do that? You should be arrested and prosecuted. It's national security here. This man must be picked. Please pick him. Pick him. And arrest him. Put him in the car. This nonsense will not be allowed in our country. Foreigners come into our country and engage in all kinds of things. You destroy public road, public property. Because of this property, can you do this in your own country?
This guy, one, the boy food was our hypertension, the BP aba. One, on table. Two, the boy food. And three, the BP asaba. Into Ojina Holo, wa hide Ojina. And a national security fund there. Oma say, is national security here? Come, I say, Imako. Imako ha. Yawaha Bombra. Imquasabu. Wakosha Japanese ni akola jeans bio. Japan ni bi akola odi 22 years bi jeans bi ne watutum ewia ketekete wo ye nam 32 DC. Ena watutum no wabegina ho owo BP onte brofo ena you also gina we na kuma saba enti aso no ka no imako ha is national security here na wo bado na national security rochi. Ekofo we pa he We have the men for Sana Antelope Farm. The guy is doing the wrong thing. So do you have to go? Just say, what do you want to say? Hey, I go with your minister. I will be back. I can go. Hey, and you have down the road and the road corridors. How can you do that? National security, are you here? Or say you're using national security as I just want to in some phobia national security, are you there? In some phobia police, are you there? In some phobia, are you there? Military. Now, and Ghana and Kwani, we use the police and the military like KG kids. Into Mudi Akwa Wechi na madress said the Mokoko Afghanistan. Mudi Akwa Wechi wa Ghana ende. Everade Nyankopon. Me say on Tibrofo 1. Into on to mean Kinkan Tiasie. Menka so be on Tibrofo Nimyanso. So on Tibrofo problem na won nyina say so won Tibrofo na say more ministerial appointment na say de kwa abema. Your problem ni say bibia ye nwoma e na bibia ye brofum. Inti so won tumi ankan antiasia utumi nya adwuma no. Akwa on Tibrofo 2 ni osa BP e na 3 ni bua sefu. Inti nipa no gina no why say wa high no gina ho. And I was Japanese be a call 22 jeans na shano ni yam boom jeans na adam respect of jeans jeans buttons na about our hondian pa anka say mutitin ni eti kromo. Imagine this, imagine e dana no kan wasa no bon kan che be da hu si wala se ebubu no sa concert ya no ye we right before election so me busa Ghana fo mu amote Ghana na e dan no esiwa na se ebubu no contractor no sabe ye adwuma na so ambe mun kan kire me wey wonni mekufu ado ohun mu Ghana na mote wo no munni mekufu ado na munni deal no ohun ekufu ado na ankasa boni de munni mu no why say tankers fo nyira chairman ekufu ado munni mu no meboa bentwa me say me busa a simple question. Those people who plied that road, I'm asking you a simple question. Sa contractor no, is he still working? Has he stopped? Completion abaso ana say maso say djuma no e wo ana say ni ho we and I'm also so go for na momo muskedi cement we na mo so na mas tueska G kodi GV8 kodem we mo odwa adentira Kevin de okasa kira mo akwata hwe unhwinim into we bo fu no to wa henham adentira an Kevin de obetena no ka mo akwata asem unhwinim me say unhwinim say ekuecha ene antikope unhwinim wadwa into wadwa ntine majai na ma ponsho no ma koda ende wa hem ye din na tena form na tie me o se wadwa na wo heko uni bebi akọ. This is the only platform uni bebi akọ because uti wanya nu se no kure no beba wadwa uti se bentwa. All right, now photo of the day. Mona mo ble. Today is a wonderful Friday. Friday, nice, beautiful Friday. Mona mo ble. Matisi yesu asadi adom. Wadom number 5 no. This year nkwa yendru eyo Juno. Number 5 on for kapremba fie. Mona mo ble. Na mwajimi ama nukura o. You people. Erade kufuado. Muni me kufuado ohu. Aina tibia mkasa se wamonte. Muni me kufuado ohu. Kufuado. Ose mona mo ble o. No esi bi mfa no ho mugu efom wo na ebi mai se omo de sebio bibia do kro omo ntom be so omo be frim ebi mugu efom wo na ebi mai mo se jimi na omo tarima wo yi omo frim enyeye omo ye jimi KVIP na omo tare ho mo na mo ble in the photo of the day ni end of Friday abozegene bentwa no ekufuado nyam na mekan yo mo ankasa mo nipa evangelist se utiri kutu se bentwa enyame eko beedu da mekaye eye evangelist ade ma obi nkojira bebi say na Kevin de ombu ekufuado na evangelist no kan na ade na memeti amaka bibi evangelist ade say ekufuado ni tiri kutu se bentwa chese ye kase bibi ekutu a ebi mu ntiase ene Friday o onhwe akoda ye kase bibi ekutu a ye beti kase bibi kase ohun bibi abam ye kase bia tie ball na bama na tie ball no enye round na say tie ball no a shift kakra o de ball forma na ekosi ye ne abo a roadside soccer na yenim de ye ka ye kase uti abama na say uti no ye de uti ti say tie ball anke de ball forma ekosi na say udi ball na china ball no because enshada enye round sa but ye kase uti kutu no na just say it is a contour. Unim contour. Contour ya debia. And no one come Mr. Fosu class, 3 classes are unima de cro. Utri kutu no yakase ye kutua. Et so bia kase insona bome and insona shime. 2 different things. Insona bome ne dia say bo I say net to na ho for. Ne yakase insua hwa. Yes what na akoko kuntwa no. Ahwo. Then say uni e bia box nyina afọ. Na just o make up nyina hohoro. Say togo jeans na sha sudi ni nyina ba and insona hwo. Inti yakase utri eye kutua na just say yebese akira wo say sebio adwene ni utrim. Just say eye kutu no a figurative speech in Chino. China me kire wo no. Mo amunti Chino. Yesi akoko no ene otwe no omoko no. Hwe ne ntwe no ka ho no. Hwe akoko no ho. Hwe otwe ni so achi na ntwe ni de ni tiri kutu se bentoa. Enti opese o kire se hwe akoko no tiri nhada ha no. Ena otwe ni tiri nhada ha no. Ba okase hwe ne ntwe no ka ho no. Wa ye tiri kutu se bentoa. Just ne ntwe ni nyansa obeka kire akoko ne otwe ni se omofa left. Ena omu nyina ne ntwe ni de enim no omofa right. We ye twi na me no mo ka no. E figurative speech. Anka ebrofu bi fufuro be say idiomatic expression. Utiri kutu se bentoa. E different from say utiri kakraka. Kakraka de kakraka. Ba ka say kutu na se bibi wom bibi wom no emfaso ni so. Mr. Fosu China me mo yedo mo de motete wo na mo ga kansam na de na Kevin na wedwa me ye twi ya kire wa wote o abede ene na me kire mu nde no wedwa ai me de me jai show kode kutu chese bibi wom ayete se kontoa anase ayete se oba ebia wo maame waba aboso akwansi wom ena paper sika so wom ena waba aboso no yakase waboso we dia yakutua na se wo waboso no emu odene bibi wom yakase waboso no so a aboso eso no ebia na eye nwura na gum nti waboso we dia so be yakase aboso na yakutu sa no na se bibi wom nti bibi na wom no emfaso ni so na friends ayakutu se bentoa nti se evangelist ade kase nanado danko ekufu adwe utiri kutu asante kase na onene ka no o kase wa ban nipa bebre wo ma omuti soso wa ban nipa bebre wo ma omuti no etuatua so kwa ba wo de de ayakutu se bentoa because wo na wo di dom nanim we are figurative idiomatic expression past participle complexion na me kire mo no nti o kire mo twi a me nim mo omuti twi no but twi na me kire mo no me twi me nya one and those times so boa ai nti twi na me kire mo no wadwa Weja o mne ubu ofu inti de weja me kire utwi ya weja unhwinim ai figurative no me kana me point say also so vimum figurative say on we kufu ado bi oto no eye tire me ti say me tiri so ba ekufu ado tiri ekutu. That means say kase mu yekutu and am kire mu no say nsu abome and nsu ahweme 2 different things. And last time because Mr. Fosu no kire say aponchire ni wo hoi otumi huri fem and I said tem. But o check 2 answers na ka be say no kre. Say aponchire ni huri tem no ko and I say fem. But say o pese o hu di aponchire ni yes o kwa e fem because aponchire ni na mienu na ewe anim no e pia de ewe kire no ko nanim ti friend fem and say tem no ka betima ka say bia na ntwie na tem because ne 9 sem nyina si form and the difference no inti kutu ene kese kutu ni ehu because kuturo na sensamfu na gum osemo na mo ble wedwa wo be ko edim amafo wedwa amafo bibi abasoro Kevin the uncle heaven me so ko ho a bobo store bobo he me se Kevin the uncle heaven no ene on pekufo na asoma me se wo ko heaven a bobo store na kire nim chese obre na tena no udu heaven a na wabobo store ho kiosk kitwe bi chese obre and sons na tena no na nyamfaso de tena ho bobra ohwinim afere munyina mati kutu ase next time foforo ba na yakase obi so abozege ya yakase wo ya abozege ya ene de mo amunim because se wonya sakawa untumi ndi ni penim. It's very serious statement I'm making no. Because say open credibility adding, but to have credibility no also you come for 1 or 2 ways. Some way very very tactical. Mamin chiro mu. Baomia pe say anko we tama no person ye sakawa no or force for credibility is the same o tantro and odinya sa credibility no. Inti se kase obi abozege On say ekase papa we de wonom nsa o ene ekase akwa we de otwabi two things ni asembako na ne ka babako ehu echen baako. You say akwa we de onom nsa papa we de kowinsani but ekase man we to do otwabi o ese watra korinsa no nti ekase wo ye abozege a na je se wankasa no wo ye koromfo techi amoa boatin twi na me kire mu no mo bi gojire baby say Kevin there abio ye kase ebia baomia enka no kre na se kase baomia oye abozege a ye kase wo ye abozege a na ye se wo ye kromfo techi amoa boatin na ye se watra lies watra something that you call a dishonest person wo ye kromfo techi amoa boatin twi na me kire mu no mema obumfu ya dusua uduru bebia na oso aka bi na npa nwu se sa Mr. Fosu o kire utwi no obie wa adwunim nti abozege ene bentwa kutu bentwa no they are two different things nti menya no wrong why weja weja adentra o de ka kire weja aden girl bi to weja ni bu ofu se ya adentra me keku fo ado ba obi asem ana Kevin de hwe ne nim ni tika kraka bi hwe be ma so also boyfriend the shoulders say hunger oh boyfriend ni shoulders I say kitchen hanger I come here dinner na here mu no na we say na Kevin de hwe be me bi oto Vantifo de obi a church Vantifo de comedy ngwa kwasa se Vantifo de kwasa se yes ye pe nsa Kevin de me dwan hwe be me bi me se hwe boyfriend ne boxes a hwe no eto nyina atete wo pese wo bobra papa bi wo di me matam wodwa Kevin Taylor ye de bi oba no be kan pipi ase me say to wig na huhuru anim say am for one compare kogu ananse wodwa etiego anim ya say time ni nyina ya said nyina today is a wonderful Friday stories on social maybe 5 pe ye wi an tiesim because and them want some ka me want some bebreka and there me want some ka today is a Friday a wonderful fantastic fruitful Friday inti uko ochina wo hia nipa okrom yanya no yan wrap it up na se nipa leka cho say kutu asechese a obetuma achirem ye ka se abozege asechese a onso obetuma achirem we a na ye no ha ye suesua ade ye kirekire ho nyoma na yakoyenim udwa kwa Kevin Tree classes part 1 nie ye besa ababiem ada ese ende na ya kirekire nyomem ama ne Ghana for ate nyome bi ase Mr. Article say we ya akukọ salad edi ye no nti menchechirim madam for Moses no munti ase ya umbe se can clarify because we there okay ase salad we no salad we no na ya akukọ de nti wa o wi akukọ de nheda anya ya sa akukọ de anya ya sa nti mo wi akukọ ni jayaku na nantwie ni ba na mo wi jaya nantwie ni July la ila nantwie ni ba na mo wi nantwie ni jaya ho na mo se ni ya kafu chen bibia chief ma won kan mo amakagina abo kan weja mesi nantwie ne ba na de ye ne se time nantwie de na ba na kasala kese na ba no last time am wo Ghana na resensako ena akoro be obeku abonde wa ya de me feel no ende me fa bibia to nchen na de ye ne se sala ne ba na ye bia mo am wo fie no muntumi nku aboa no na se mokofo obi so meku na oku aboa no wie pe no afa aboa no boss no se ye de ye ne eku aboa no ye twitwa ne nan ne bi ni afa ne boss no ko wa be ku mi ma odwan na ma me no watam boss no ko odwan boss no wo de ko se me na me ma wo be ku odwan ni nti wo ta masa me se this year de ba ku be wo ye be ye the boss lives matter nantwie boss lives matter obi atumi betam boss bi afiri wo be dwa nwan a dwan no uwia oni ebetena ho awia oni yentena ho nwi yentam nantwie beebi ma yentam aponchi beebi ma onko ne ti oni ne ejimi nantwie boss no metuma kan twi nantwi ntohen woku nantwi wia me becheche bo fantim amanfo edwa show no the camera onye me enko nantwi na oda hon ena odwan na oda hon ni benyin ne ntohwe na atam ne ntohwe ne de edereko nti enya baase yene yemfa ne ntohwe ne mawo na yene yanwi nantwi ne tikutu no enya papa Mr. the enya ena wo hwinim this year you kill the goat, you kill the sheep, you kill the cow, we are all consuming. You are not going to take the cows into her and let us eat the cow feet. Oh boy. Boss lives matter. Nantwie ne ntohwe hia. Kwansema and then the way Javi, I know, and no. All right, let's move on. I'll be right back after the short break. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu-Taylor. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 5:30 p.m. U.S. East Coast. It is 9:30 in Ghana. Thank you very much for staying. Let's take care of business. It's time to take care of business. All right, let's go straight and take care of some stories here. The first story is from TV3 Ghana. And they say this: President to embark on 9-day working visit to France, Belgium, and South Africa. The president is not going on any business trip. He's going to take care of his sickness. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is not going for any business. Those conferences he's going to stay there for less than 24 hours. He's going for medical checkup. It is a president out for 9 days, 9 solid days. Do you know how much that is going to cost us? If Akufo-Addo is leaving Ghana for 9 days, he's not going alone. Ketas Kubo is something that eya konipa be 30. Odome to free Ghana say 9-day working visit. Working on what? We have a lot of things to work at home. We have started a new government. You are the head of government. Nothing is working. You are leaving for a 9-day visit, working visit. To do what? If people really want to do business with you as the president, they come to your country and talk to you. Yes, once in a while you have to make a trip. You have gone out of the country almost 5 times. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to otukwan emprem enum. I feel when you see me, you do 6 months. The question I also want to say, we are Ghana in our Shamia. Akufo-Addo to call Ivory Coast or call Prime Minister Ye, or to call Echo Sierra Leone or call J Award, or to call SA call Uganda or call Museveni. Yes, dear Museveni. Yeah, to the ceremony to make him president again. And Osako baby or call baby before, and then Osako fifth one. On far craba ya painting red, white, and blue ember krumha. Where they occur for 9 days. Missing Kaube Bana ye crony 2 and kaun mistake. Missing Kaube Bana Koma your Kwame Nkrumah Dienibia, and can you not make a mistake to move out of the country? Yes. Someone am we Kwame Nkrumah Dieno. Messi, Anka Obeko na Kwame Nkrumah Dienibu Bana Yobia, and Kaunya Wajin Poso be free krum. If somebody wants to do business with you, if somebody really wants to help a country and have serious business, you wait for that person at home. Now, sorry, I know what to play. No. No, I say Gabi Megum, Bedia Tobogum, playing in London. A man of Jota will play the Munina, Ubia play Luka Untiminano. I didn't try, ye Jagana for Fie, ye call Russia. The issue is this same president before elections. One course has Spain, ya conference. No, Yanti Kroman or call Russia, Echo Die, a Babani name. Conference and another Dankwa Akufo-Addo akọ since Sobe president bia okoda. Waste of money. Waste of resource. We will be paying him on this trip. 9 days here, also conference. Do you want to tell me, sir, conference, there's no minister obetimako. Papa Penyini also 9 days. Because we have serious issues on our laps right now in some CNASO. You're into dealing with those issues. We are having power crisis. We are having doomsday crisis. We are having accident. We are having crisis upon crisis. This man hasn't addressed even one of them. He just says that I'm going out for 9 days to work. Work on what? And we have people in Ghana, nobody cares. Also, TS say every minute be a Kufuor leaves this country without flight. With those 25 people or 30 people, no, every single minute we pay them. Do you know that? Every single minute we pay them in dollars. Into 9 days, calculate it. So or the NIPA 25 grand and we are paying everybody $1,000, which is way, way low because majority of these people are paid more than $2,000 or $3,000 a day. So do the calculations and sit there and tell me, say, this is a fruitful venture. It's useless. It's basically useless. Mr. 2021 Bemuno, go check it every country. President Ben took out for 9 days. Go check it. He's going to Spain. He's going to Belgium. He's going to France. He's going to Belgium, and then he'll go to South Africa. At the end of if the people really mean business, if the people really want to work with you, they will move from where they are and come talk to you and say, "Oh, what's our business? We need to see you to show say we are serious." Now, because our presidency, and I say our government, there's no direction again. And there's a government appointee, and I said MP now, and Minister Nabuja said, "What is the way forward for this government?" There's no plan. There's no plan. I kept telling you Ghanaians, from before elections, I'm say this president and this government, they have no plan. What is the essence of this trip? He's going to go to a conference which is about Africa. Yeah, organizing of France. Are you kidding me? Yeah, organizing of Spain. Yeah, organizing of Belgium. Are you kidding me? I brought Belgium or the 2 diamond or Belgium, cocoa. Belgium, 2 gold. Belgium, they don't mind bauxite. Belgium has nothing. You have to go there for a conference to think about how you would develop. Are you kidding me? France, this one, they to cocoa. France, no more, how many bauxite, how many manganese, how many diamond, how many natural resources. They don't have anything. And you are going there to meet. I keep saying that this AU, ECOWAS, it's a useless organization. I'm telling you. In Kokronom going in expire goods. I was here to go him. You are leaving Africa, you are leaving a continent to go to Europe to go and discuss the way forward for Africa. And our president is also school, only certificate, He thinks that this is the best time for him to leave Ghana for 9 days. 9 days. Me say, oh, who be big da. If a Kufuor will free Ghana and Kwame Nkrumah dey be atona, anka on try. Never. Me think how free Ghana anka be dey to Kwame Nkrumah be to wa, anka you will not make that mistake. We are sitting here consuming. We are not making any revenue. Sika credit down so sorry I know what me play mu. Now we too kwan. No akodi no aba. No abeka brofo achire. Nobody is speaking. Everybody is quiet. Nothing is happening. What is actually happening in Ghana today? Nothing. All right. We are back. Ghana gets 35 million euros euro grant to rehabilitate feeder farm access road. 35 million euros. When you crow, me say Gabi were more than 35 million euros than accounts him. Gabi asarchida. A whole country like Ghana, with all these intellectuals, economic experts, financial experts, D&D committee, economic management committee, Baumia is the head. You go for a grant saying 35 million euros. Abra Gabi, there are people in Ghana who have 35 million euros to come and fix roads, feeder roads. No, I don't get it though. Now, enya ban we na buy ebeka say year of roads no afa. Now they are going to construct all the roads. Nanya ban we na car say, but enya ba we na car some way. I'm trying to find a video. It's got enya ba we na car some way.
Given the resources at its disposal, one should expect at least 4 to 5 times the quantum of investment that the NDC claims to have undertaken. The close to 33 billion of borrowing that has not been used for infrastructure expenditure could have done so much in this country. If you take $33 billion and ask yourself, what could you have done with $33 billion? You could have solved the water crisis in Ghana. You could have solved our energy problems. Every region in Ghana would have had 1,000 kilometers of asphalt road. We could have transformed agriculture. We could have put in place a world-class hospital in every region. We could have bought 1,000 ambulances for the Ghana Ambulance Service. We could have equipped our existing health and education institutions. And we could have built an additional 600 senior high schools that the government is trying to build currently. And we could have constructed the Accra-Kumasi Paga railway line as well as the Western Railway line. And with all this, we would have still been left with some money.
So, but when you do the calculations, this government has borrowed more than any government in our history. So for this government to go to Belgium, to go out of Ghana, to go take 35 million euros grant or something to come fix or rehabilitate feeder road and farm access road, it doesn't make any sense. Because we were here when Abozege Bawumia told us that the NDC has borrowed too much and there was nothing to show for it. But we can all see the roads NDC constructed. And the NDC level of borrowing compared to this government level of borrowing, it's nothing to compare. And as we talk today, this government has borrowed more than any government in our history. And these are facts. So why are we today going out for a mere 35 million euros? 35 million euros. Mr. Gabi Asarichudakon, Bedietu, Ekufuadu, they have more than 35 million euros in their account. Even Eugene Ahimone, small boy, they have 35 million euros in their personal accounts. They have bought houses in Europe and America. They have more than that. So, what is this? These are the men who were coming in to rescue us. Like they have all the brains. They are so intelligent to the point whereby anything or everything they touch will turn into gold. Today, you're going out for 35 million euros? What happened to all the money they borrowed? What happened to it? And these are questions we are asking and nobody wants to ask. You see, that is why I say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a liar. The doctorship also, there's a problem with it. Because he just lied his way to power. Bawumia is a liar. He's a liar who cannot be trusted any day. I'm telling you. Bawumia is a liar. And this is how low the government has come. How low? And you compare these people, or you compare this president to John Mahama's administration. I'm being very honest here with you. If Jesus Christ, this is disheartening, a hard journey. So I think you have a problem. Already. And Nanakasa, this video is making rounds, as you can see. There are something 2432. The second has exposed the fact that about 30% of the people present during the regional consultative dialogue on small-scale mining at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in the Ashanti region and all that. We also the video, the caption is down there. 30% of people present at Galamsey dialogue know the culprits. Wefri Otufo or say to Nankasanano. The most disheartening thing about the Nanaka and they say, this Abu-Jinapo, Samuel Abu-Jinapo, MPs, ministers, they wrote a script and told Nana to speak on unkind or paper. The disrespect. Like, Mrekuduka, or no why Galam say, she asked the Guni Paso or Takwa. And the deputy lands the Samuel Abu-Jinapo, or he doesn't know what he's doing. And these young boys, they write a script, propaganda script, and give it to Otufo, say to Nana, kind. Now, how? What the hell? Who born dog? Is that how low we have come? Yeah, their politics and other times. I know. This is what happened. Let's watch it. We will move forward slowly.
Answer making time, Master Mabekano. Before I read my speech, I can't send me no business here. And regional minister ne meba Jina Pomba and almost say, and ne pachoya. Can't the work rat and so my prince mekana. and this are no news be a mechanism fufrobia air den kakra.
So
as I said, no crane me catch almost say, Galamsey, ye can, and them have me chimu, ye chimu, send me a year, you are nature me and son. A mobile 30% in Moma Galamsey Nina.
So
ye near to them, hey. See a G and watching ye chimu, move back 30% and not any Moma Galamsey.
So
now. Ya anka no kra no a ye be dada e ho e be ye conference ya be ha say me tie ya o mo be ye galamse ade ba ko se nanan mo ne twa asase ne maaye o kan o ye nim ha no mo kan na na bia o tu bia o twa asase o de ye galamse bia wo so wa ye galamse bia wo so wa ubu ahofo for se wa ye bone Uko krom na sampa so dia asase amase enye galamse na ate ho a na hini be na wudie e bone enti mum ye hweye enra mu ka asema me ka se me be ka me kan sem bebre akofa asema banti meja no ma
na o ka be kan sem bebre akofa asema be nana ka kan nyina na asem mbre sebio asem bia ntumi nana sebio de nanka obeso kan nanka so kan nyina because sebio emrebia ntumi andi emrebia ntumi nchechero manu sisumna so nana na sasa oka se and ompeso be kan nsem bia ba de na se nana ebia manu sisumna so still I say o protect akromfoi manu sisumna so because nana o say nsem wo ho a ompeso be ka de asem be ba de a nana Mr. Nanka so kana asamba na nyina yehu omo bokro no na sebio asem na ese wa so de paka kra na wode ne paka kra so kire esa na ha adwene ye ne sa na edin mai se ba se be kanti na we de manu sisimina so ohene kase next time se platform say bana da ohene kase o kasa na wa kan nyina because nana oman ne akikire ekro ne ebu omo se asasi na how otufo asasi omo se na how na nse enche na bema wo ne se ohini bia obechi ne se oye ode galamsi asasi ama obi no asasi ama obi so ode galamsi no ubetu na de so inti na we den come this is the best opportunity to say what they don't expect you to say to change the course. It is sebio nana se si ameno kase a metia Ghana folks say there is nana munim bibia unim se enya wanka manu sisumina so na se nana unim bibia unim se bia oka eba mamfo bi e wachiro mo nana anka we de nke percent ka oka because me no tell you say me Ghana 40 ayetie a sebi omo tie mi nyina no impenifo om sebi onkora om ba ni nyina ne se da yetim kakra onana no me da yetim se nana nim nsem yo mpeso obeka na die na nana nim a odi sie ye ohu nana mesrewa media me akola sebi bebia wo no me chale kura ndru ho na sebi obi bese asembi ne twa ho kakra edibedi asembi nana inti sebio we dem srew I nana you are disappointed kakra emum you are disappointed the way awunya sa courage nika say you are going to say something before your script no we are all happy and when you listen to this it shows to say you are really ready to fight corruption, fight this destruction. Intinana nanka enenka men kan enka wanka kranka because me tie ya Ghana fo bi so hwe me edi na nanima yenim edi na nana san kompeso bebo so na nana air protect obi ana because nana de yenim say no kore bibia da no be beto nana de bibia no kore da no de beto sebio enye obi na hwew sebio wo na ye kurowura obi ntumi nka se mi fra ban mu intime be challenge nana be nana court because wo asem no woni ngina so a won kada inti una yo hene kese inti nana so okasa wo kan nyina asem beba dia na je asem wo ho inti sebio mane susumina so asem ne aka hye ene ye ma ebi mu so anante ana eno ne ya asem hia ha me ehia no eno na hia me no nana na je se me ye tie ya ye kasa sisi nana onim se nsem bi wo ho na sansem no ka ebia nipa bi wo ho a omo bekom inti umbeso beka anase nipa bi wa ben ma omo din beba inti umbeso beka inti yetia sese no sebio na ohene kese e den ye ko galamsey because yedim so ohene kese dim nsem sebio ohene kese ayese wate asem so ayese onte ye but nana we de sebio wankase wanum e na oka kire ye ma no susum na so se nsem wo ho na ompeso beka bi sebio nana se wanye anase wanka no na yetia no na yesedim se nya de betuma ko galamsey no there is no way we can fight the galamsey because the creme de la creme sebio the great king in Ghana say in some wo no peso beka na de asem beba dia na hwan ne me ekobedu a me beka asem wo ho mibu nana na obi a wo Ghana bi ebu nipo wo amrandos ni awiase nyina obi ebu pa but nana asem we na wo ka ye say bibi nti wo nka no ama ye nyina ya bemabu ama mabemabu ama yeni nkoraya yesi ye be fight galamsey mpenifo die nim ama ye nyina ya bemabu because die ne enka me die na metuma aka amana sesa nyoma de metuma aka nse metuma educate Ghana for but sanana sebio wo de wasem e beto fom bia asem yo be ke beto fom bia emuadu it is ende sebio ohene kase gire enim kase me mpese me kan nyina na me ka asem beba dia na ye koya na se baaye manisi sumina so na meka asemi asam kase ne kan din ba sebio e wo se edumbre bia yetumi ka ne ye nyina ho yetumi tete ho firi bonim because sibia na oka asem no sebio o se asem wo o ka so o kan nyina dia asem besi nana menye sure so usuro bia wa ban we mu menye sure so usuro abugina po menye sure so usuro mirekuduka nana menye sure so usuro kufuado never. So I am still wondering, we are still wondering, adentina nana sa platform way because endenka video ami boy ka kansema ehwa anka sesa nyoma anka nana nka meke ka 24 hours yi anka nyoma sesa na me no ka se sebio ye onipa bi wa yisi o maka o na atoso nana kurantuma mbom din otumfo kurantuma mbom din nana ntuma mbie nsam so inti obekoso ende me no ka se galamsey ni sai koso because otumfo say to ntuma mbodin ontuma anka nsam no e ma sebensi eno na ne ye twen o ye twen nipa bi o wotumi ye twen nipa bi o kasa asebio asase ne woso otumfo sesusu e ya siwura sebio enye nsem nyina na mpanifo ka na edum pempenso bi na o se ye ka asam na nyoma sesa mpanifo kasa enti na ye expect se na obebo na afi ye hu se omo a omo ginagina nsem ya no obi atofom na me no gina he anase me ne Ghana fo tira nana sebio ya no susum na so ye ndie ye nye den we cannot do anything. And nunti na ndabemu nkofo bi enya saa kukuduro no essence ase no essence kuro no because time a oka say 30% a oka say obe cancel no na obi a twan because ye hu say president ne wodi ehwamo nana do danko Ekufuado wodi Ghana fo hwamo obi anim say Ekufuado na ye galamsey ne na nkora na ye galamsey no ye nyina your videos your pictures na otumfo we neutral onye politician nana otumfo say tutu enye politician otumfo say tutu eye king of Ashanti. He is not afraid of Kufuado, or he's not afraid of a politician. Inti nana so when to man ka now sad we be to a trim say who wants some now person be can assemble ba dia nana onana nom ye koya na se bae be dia same we hu ya papa ahame ebunipa bebrabem because me no tie ya menyubre mi kese ya Ghana fo tie mi obi anim say otumfo say tutu ohene kese enim se nsem bi koso onim se boni bi koso make krampo ebia onim din ni nipa dodo a omubu ya fa so esenkuro no but ohene kese ankasa ohene kese se minim na menka ende ye koya na ye bae nana you said there obenya another platform sebio we ohene kese ende krampo so kasa obi abeba betie enim se time will come you say as it is straightforward nana I mean sure. All right, the next one is this. National Security Ministry begins inquiry. Sorry. I'll be right back after this short break.
Good morning. Ghana first. Ejaba demonstration ya navaji. Wite ejaba demonstration na navaji enyaba. Mia togbi o ukata ukbala ngbofi wo wava wo Ghana dalina miakata ita Ghana amashame kala Ghana wojila Ghana jijima vionya kaka fifi over the mamala mi adoma. Ita face the Ghana demonstration a ejaba over life. Nyapa devio po sukuva blanc. Devio sukudam wa nyinom le akama per akpaji. Hospital mushiada manyu. No wo do ha mo for hamna mu. Am robbing subo. Kidnapping ha subo. Would kidnap nyapa vinyon view one more womb amo bubum ekatami takbomno. During election wo am 9. Nyapa togbi akufado madogo va gronyala kana mi Ghana to. Kakate chona mi Ghana to pa cover on alone. Minya tanu. Ita ejabe mi akata minya Ghana to. Mi akata mi we onyo. Na nyafo na Ghana onyo ita na akufado face the country for us. Ghana first.
All right, fix the country for us, Ghana first. That is Auntie Monica's campaign message. It will be played on Demonstration Day on Sunday. Let's take care of business again. Sorry for the break. All right, so National Security Ministry begins inquiry into allegations of manhandling two City FM journalists. Which inquiry again? It is clear. Those people who came to pick these journalists from City FM premises, we saw them on CCTV. They are there. We know them. And you know the funny thing about this? The same people now, Omukodi Boniwo Ayawaso West Wagon, they are the same characters. The same people Omukodi Ayawaso Wagon, West Wagon, Eko brutalizing Ghanaians, they are the same people. Sa police nina yatoto no azugo so they are the same people. Senka president no taking action on that white paper from the commissioner. These people will all not be in the national security. It won't. So something Ekufuado Wayato was say criminals no don't measure security forces. Yeah. There's nothing to investigate here. National security has nothing to investigate. A whole commission was put together. The president spat on our face. President Rigi Commission or recommendation or to train kasi Jimmy for to Ghana. Yeni to Abama Ekufuado enye abeyifo bi the free baby to Abama Ekufuado. Yeni see a commission etnase. And I'm say way recommendation ni pamwe you ready we enko jail Ekufuado say commission ma bodam. And or to train the same people as Abba Asabe brutalized journalists and any topic in there and the national security journalists we will investigate. This is total nonsense. Wabu is say this boy and this girl some internal bleeding because we don't know, because from his story and what he was saying there were a lot of there was a lot of beating that went on. Minuka say ebia internal bleeding because but at the end of the day, national security journalists almost actual paper say, and we are investigating. Investigating who? And investigating what? Who are you investigating? Because you are the same people who caused that problem. You are the same people who committed the crime. So when national security comes and says, we are investigating ourselves or we are investigating what we did, then there's no sense in it. Who is investigating who? Who is investigating who? We are investigating what happened. You investigating yourself to come and tell us, this is what we did wrong, so we are sanctioning ourselves. Are you kidding me? So it's just playing on the minds of the people. And it's so shocking, and then all the loud voices have disappeared. They have all disappeared in our system. People are chasing things that are not important. People are trying to divert attention. Some people are even trying to do these blame games. But 5 years ago, for the president too. Let's move forward. We come to this issue. Now see this. CDD Ghana dissolve National Security SWAT team as recommended by Short Commission. So you want to go forward to say CDD Akasa? Oh, so and the amenda tomorrow I'm dissolving. Are you people serious? He says, dissolve national security by the commission's recommendation. Kufuor is going to listen. You see, before election 2020, we kept screaming, said, the man is a tyrant. Akufo-Addo does not believe in democracy. Gabi no namono. They kill to succeed. Akufo-Addo and his clique leading this government, they destroy to succeed. He never believed in democracy from day one. He just wanted power. And he's showing how power can be used against the people. Today, CDD just came out to say Akufo-Addo should abandon or do what? Dissolve National SWAT. What are you telling me? These are the same people Akufo-Addo instructed through this boy, Brian Champon, to go and butcher Ghanaians. These are the same people Akufo-Addo is instructing, whoever is the national security minister or whatever, to go out there and kill Ghanaians and brutalize Ghanaians. Omuko Volta region. They say some insertion people want to do coup. Omuko bring Volta region for before election 2020. Akufo-Addo sent these people. And opan omuko fa ahwia car no be hwia ahwia main street, main road. And I'm say Voltarians boys be Western Togoland for omuko young men. They beat them up and brought them to Accra. We are going to prosecute them. What happened to that case? So Akufo-Addo is basically using our national security setup to destroy the nation. And it is led by these so-called people who have been placed in positions, sensitive position, national security minister, interior minister, those people, and they are bowing to this. So you have to understand, say, they are in those positions not because of us, they are in those positions to please Akufo-Addo. So they don't care. Internet is smart, boy is free national security, Bulldog fear enter the house like Bulldog is some armed robber, be 250 good fear, just to go bring Bulldog. That's why young people want to demonstrate today. National security, they take all these water tankers and go and park at Independence Square. Why? Ghanaians want to demonstrate peacefully. Virtual demonstration. So you need to understand, say, this should tell you, say, the person who is your president is a tyrant. On himself demonstration about Sunday, also the best one. We will tag all the diplomatic embassy be Ghana, we will tag them. The demonstration, we will tag everybody. All the presidents he's going to meet there, we will tag. Even the event he's going, we will tag the event. He cannot run. Me say Akufo-Addo should pray, so one day he will come back and meet an empty Jubilee House. On your president, he will be surprised one day. Yes. So you can't tell CDD should shut up. When we started making noise about this commission report, you people were quiet because some of you are being fed by this government. Today, you have come out to do some co-meanings. We are not stupid again. We are not going to absorb this kind of nonsense. If you really mean business, go to the Jubilee House, make a statement directly to the president that, Mr. President, we are demonstrating against you because you need to do this. Don't sit there and release a vague statement and say Akufo-Addo should dissolve. That is his hallmark. Akufo-Addo's hallmark as a tyrant, is to use the security set up to intimidate the people. That is his playbook. That is his blueprint. He has been doing this since 2017. And I kept shouting about it. From 2017, I started turning the national security into his own machine that he will use to intimidate the people. So if you've realized, today, any small thing, national security, because it is all Delta boys. Sa boys now more Delta force, and the audio mako gum, and they are doing the damage. They are killing. They are disrupting. They are harassing Ghanaians, bullying journalists, bullying anybody who does not think this the way Akufo-Addo thinks. So we are basically living in a tyrant country, and you are sending a statement to tell a president who spat on the face of a whole commission made up of judges to tell us that he should dissolve. Uncle with Jimmy. These are the same boys who chased judges out of court. You CDD, you are sitting there. Did you make a statement? They went to a courtroom, took their guy, and chased the judge out. They've gone to regional security officers. They are the regional security what? They have gone there to pull them out of their office. CDD, went you here? You have fed a monster. You fed this monster from 2016. We told you are feeding this dangerous monster. Today, he has turned into a crazy monster, and he's going to consume every single individual in front of him. He is doing it, and he will do it. So me, I'm not hurt. It hurts me that a fellow journalist have been attacked, but I am not hurt what we are going through because I signaled Ghanaians before election 2020. Like, this guy just need a second term. Ghanaians should have think quickly after he killed 9 people to become president. When he said these things, people think, say, you hate Akufo-Addo. I don't hate Akufo-Addo. Trust me, there have been presidents before Akufo-Addo, and none of them, majority of them were not monsters like him. And you don't sit there and say this is personal. It's not. It is something we haven't witnessed. Mr. Today's editorial, you will hear something. I will not mince words. In fact, all the old people, all the respectable people who are watching today's show, please, the editorial is going to be very strong. I am not going to mince words. It is going to be very, very strong. Plus 18 and over. If you don't have that heart to take the editorial of the day, please don't watch it. I keep cautioning people. The editorial of the day is going to be very daring. So if you don't have the heart to listen to my editorial today, please, I'm warning you first, don't watch it. I don't want somebody to come and tell me, Kevin Taylor, your words were strong. Kevin Taylor, you're not supposed to use these words. I am warning you. If you don't have that word, that's why I'm warning the respectable people, the adults in Penifo Amoshami. I know a lot of very respectable people watch me, but the editorial is going to be strong because I am a journalist and the journalist was attacked and I need to speak as a journalist and also speak as a Ghanaian. I'm not going to mince words today. Please, if you don't have that strong heart to take my words, don't watch the editorial. Thank you. All right. Now, the Speaker of Parliament said, don't deny youth their right to protest, bargain to government. Straightforward. You cannot deny. You should not deny. You must not deny the youth when they want to protest. And it's not like a violent protest. It's a peaceful one. And it wasn't even people on the street. It was going to be a virtual one. But this president and this government, they have denied them. But the youth have so many ways to make it work. That's why on Sunday, we are having the biggest demonstration. It has never happened in Ghana's history before. It has never. And you see, this is part one. Something is coming again after this. You'll be surprised. Yes, the pressure will we will keep mounting the pressure. Now, those boys who started, or those guys who started Fix the Country, where are they? They have intimidated all of them. They have brought them in and threatened these boys. None of them can speak again. They've threatened their family. They have threatened them. They have used power to intimidate Ghanaians. And they Fix the Country. The guys, people who are in front of it talking, they are all quiet. Some too have been compromised. But majority of them have been threatened by this president. Oh yeah, Yebekun. And that is what they do. They take them into BNI or whatever they call it, and they tell them in their face, if you dare organize this demonstration, even though Ghanaians are struggling, we will kill you. So they have all backed off. But we, they've tapped their phones. Now they make every call. The national security is listening. Media me all listen me call. I'm from who? Masa. Oh me a call. If you have my number and you are listening to my call, I'm from who? Why? It's me again. Ada magasa me koto nuclear weapon. I go share America. You can't 30 million. Into my phone you are cloning. You are cloning nothing. Ebia me girl no was and Kregwana me kasa because Kevin or why vibes so. But what the story? And you've cloned these kids, these young people who wanted to just demonstrate and tell the world, say, we are living in these conditions, and we get what? And I want to talk to Kandapa. What is your problem, boss? You had a very good credibility. Why are you making a coup for to destroy your life? I am shocked. Like, Kandapa of all people. You allow a coup for and this group of people, they have destroyed everything you built till date. You have no credibility because you are seen as somebody who is bowing to Akufo-Addo's nonsense. Maybe you might not be involved, but as far as it is coming or it is falling under your ministry, it means you are part of it. I respect you a lot, but the moment it is your ministry that is doing that, everybody will say you gave the instructions. And in any serious country, you should have been fired a long time ago because all that is happening, you have to be the one who take the blame. The consequences, you are supposed to face it. So it shocks me that some people in Ghana, after all these years, all the credibility they've been able to put together, build, they allow Akufo-Addo and this group of criminals like Gabi, Bedie told them to destroy everything because of politics. Kandapa and Kawon join Akufo-Addo in the group where you could have been president. Do you know that? You could, because you had that credibility. Today, what an model. Now you are the person, your name is on this nonsense. Ono ne busuan fo yembo obi adin o. Ono ne bedie to yembo obi adin o. Gabi yembo obi adin o. Eyewo. After Akufo-Addo, what are you going to do? You are an old man. You are a well-respectable man. Why do you fall for this? That's why I keep asking Alan Tremantin, why do you fall for this, licking the Kufuor's butt? And you want to be president after you worked with the Kufuor with all these scandals hanging around your neck? Alan, how petty can you be? You are not smart at all. If you want to be president, you don't join a gang. If you want to be president, you don't join a gang. You not serving under Kufuor cannot change nothing for you. Yeah, you saying Kufuor, thank you. I don't want to be a minister. I want to step back and look at things. Who is Kufuor? He's not God. Now, Bema Tintin Grandma to say, what Daniakwara, and I did Kufuor the Chunubu go in. Do you think you can mount a stage and come convince any Ghanaian that you want to be president? Abra, it names a cabinet decisions were part. Abra, it names a criminality, of course, so suppression. You know, you've never made any statement. Boy, don't be a kid. Who do you think you can convince with this? When you're serious, Now, this is another bomb. Journalist attacks. I was ignorant. Forgive me. If your money begs after gaff. This is not forgive me. What is the forgive me about this? What is this thing of forgive me? I made a mistake. You are the boss of GJA. That's all. GJA president. Immediately, you should be fired. Finished. You are not even supposed to finish your term. This is not you see, some fool is also a crone say. Obi ko did in some hunua, no aba, bonsamo, and now pamono. I was expecting the executive of GJA today to release a statement. This guy should walk out. You are sitting there. I gaffed. I'm sorry. I am this. Near to Jimmy Musa. Now another person aba. Obana or didn't quite somebody account say. Now if you money here and more and then and don't question somebody did know. That is what is going to happen. Because somebody will come and lead GJA and then he will mess up. He will make statement that does not make sense. He will deliberately fool around and then we will caution him and say, hey, and he will tell you, don't caution me. When Efel Money did this, did you people say anything? That is the beginning of our end. Any edit Kufuor hono. Any other journalist who Ghana, almost strategy on the Nantiano no. Say in the phone, AC Ghana, na urezi pe. Na mahama time you see, instead of us dealing with the issues, no I could refer to Mahama because a person Kavi Bibi Edema Ekufuado. You will come there. So this guy is toast. Mompamono. By Monday, I'm going to release statement. I'm Mompamono in GJ, you should be demonstrating today in the office. Say you don't need this guy. You are cowards. How do you want people to respect you? No journalist is saying this guy should step down today. No journalist in Ghana was able to say, if your money is enough, step down. So ask yourself, why do you expect the people to fight for you or you journalists in Ghana? How do you expect them? How and why? Because they need a reason to protect journalists in Ghana. They need a reason to come out and say, we support our journalists. You are not giving them a reason. There are people who are GJA members, executives, whatever. Everybody's quiet. The guy needs to be fired by Monday. He has even been there for too long. He has expired. No brains, no ideas. By Monday. He needs to leave that office. Because if you don't do that, Obi a beto abaman fufrobi obabe GJA boss no. Wadane bonsama damoso. You cannot. If that person is messing GJA up, the only thing or be covered on here. If your money here, no more kadien. So to stop that, he's out. He should be out. He must be fired. Now see this. We have gone past the days of culture of silence. That is it. He doesn't care about what the journalists are going through. I heard Sir Kwame Sefakai was saying, in any country, the boy would have been shot. You see, these two people sitting at Peace FM. They don't see anything wrong. And they be say, Obi Uhuri si omu fie and be a pop action go omoso. They don't understand what is happening. Ebi a driver car mu a street a traffic mu and my young man be a bullet in go car mu. So they don't see anything wrong. They don't, because their agenda is to protect criminals. Their agenda is to hail a tyrant. Their agenda is not to protect Ghana through the experience they've gained by speaking truth. The agenda here is to protect an old dying man, also or 9-day working visit at the end. He's going to take care of his hernia. or coherent dentures, or coherent hoyare. Your president is a sickler. Or he is not healthy. On to me press up 5. Ekufuado to me press up 5. I'll quit my job. So the man is a walking dead. And these old people are helping this walking dead to kill us all. He sees nothing wrong. He calls himself a journalist. This guy does not even have a certificate to be called a journalist. Mekai, during Rollins' time, was a day, I quite went to me for plane, echo, a brochure. So, Rollins in the year, the $45,000 euros, to Switzerland, or full plane. Because he doesn't like Rawlings. Because he is full of hatred. So he needs to do everything possible to destroy the Rawlings regime, to destroy it. Was personal. And because Ekufuado is his godfather. Ekufuado is feeding him like a chicken. So you get these old baboons. They smoke like devils. And they sit on TV and they misinform the people. Young people are being killed. And this animal, call himself Kokubaku, foolish idiot like this, sits there and says, I don't see anything wrong. Nobody has jammed your wall to put bullet in your family. So you don't understand the pain that people are going through. So you get these fools, impotent fools, sit on radio every morning to defend a dying tyrant. And you expect everybody to be quiet. Oh, that we have passed the stage of culture of silence. My foot, devil. You see? So they've not seen anything yet. We have not shown them anything yet. They don't see the anger in the people. Me see. And could the traffic light him and a double pump action you know urema. Can next time we turn radio so or be kasanyansem. Who be that? Obi huri kwa me se fa kan ni fie no wo no ensimu mo. Your friend we dwom say hey, ombam ye no bullet akomutim. On who be that? Into Debiano or Phyllis say, I need to come and sit on radio and defend a dying tyrant. That is the problem. Because who be there, to me church, what will be there, and our Kasaba boat say, hey, don't go there because it's dangerous. Feel be there, you will still not understand. And in Jamaica, Tamana Mahama, president and NDC office, no, Ghanaians had not seen. They could not compare Mahama's administration to anything. So they didn't understand what Mahama's vision was. So they could not really compare anything to Mahama's work. Mahama is not Jesus Christ. I would say it here. He had his flaws. During his time, there was corruption. But what we are experiencing today is hell. No development. And corruption is killing us. And the tyrant sitting up there is attacking with the people using the security. And such Jesus, when Nisa watch, sits there and talk nonsense. Me say, oh, who be that? Nanka no kwame se vaka every year be o change V8 because politicians be man iska no. O dina traffic mo Peace FM mo bo no nyuma. Nanka nemu titim. Anka next obetena radio so a. Obeka say, hey, ende mo ehu. Anka obeti ase. He's not seen anything. Come to coffee shop wa. And na moto bia a pull up moto miensa. No mo sunny 60 aguma. No mo kwa. Next time come betena TV so and radio so they will speak knowledge. They will speak sense. They've not seen anything before. The pain people are going through on the streets. We all see it. You sit on radio and say we've passed that stage. People will show you we've not passed that stage. We are here. Me say one day monkey will go market, you know, come back. A dream ko jom on babium. Now see this. We've even crossed our time. Focus on settlement housing project. Nana Komia to fix the country conveners. Oh, Nana Komia madness. We are talking about everything. We are talking about everything. And when you read the story, the chief executive officer of the State Transport Corporation, Nana Komia, has urged fix the country conveners to include settlement housing projects in their list of demands. Nonsense. It is total nonsense. You know why? He is trying to direct people where to head to. Into Yanko settlement housing, Yokodrua, Adentina housing, no Yanye ya. Oh, Mahama Mudiska. Yanyan Yakon. Ye can't ekufu adwa or tigalam say so. Ye can't unemployment. Ye can't doom so. Ye can't the rate at which life is difficult in Ghana. Petrol price. Ye can't Sibia and the Yatigana GDP. Ye can't busy ekufu adwa bo. Ye can't bonni ekufu adwa di. Onye and contantre ye nyansio nom. Nonsense. What the hell cares about settlement housing? It's part of our problems. And these people work in Ghana. When you see a Jimmy, they come and they tease the mind of the people into Omobom Kutoma agenda. The people are fools. Directed. You are directing them to go and talk about Segleme. No, they are talking about your government as a whole. The governance led by a tyrant. You see, that is what we're talking about. We are not going to single out Segleme. We are going to single out the president's incompetence. That is what we need to talk about. Because when the leader is dumb, everybody beneath the leader is also dumb. That is what we're talking about. It is not about Segleme housing. Are you sick, my friend? And then you people piss people off. Sometimes you want to be nice. Sometimes you just want to use nice words. But you play on the conscience of the young Ghanaian thinking, say, what the other politician, is it not the same, this guy, this same gay, who came to tell Ghanaians, say, the government he was going to pay is going to start paying our rent from January? Have they paid any rent? Such a liar. According to small girl, or tete, and on number of body gay into a TV, so he thinks he can speak anyhow. It wasn't this same guy before election 2020 who came to tell us, sir, the government was going to pay our rent from January. Have they done anything like that? And this same bigot, this same gay ass nigger, come sit on TV and tell you, say, we should include Segleme. You are not the one to tell us what to include. We are here to speak on Ghana's issue. Segleme is part of Ghana's issue, but there are better issues, bigger issues than Segleme. The bigger issue is the monster sitting up there. He is the problem, and we want him to understand he's a problem. He needs to fix the problems. Don't sit there and play on the conscience of the people. Because when you see a Jimmy, and we are not going to allow any idiot to think he's smarter than the people. More power, no matter when you say in chamber. The battery is the Lord in some phone kwasiasam, and the munya power we are not better chess in Segleme has been sitting there since you came to power. According to the action police attaching, what did he do about it? Investigation here and yes, the foolishness, the disrespect. Fools. When you see a Jimmy, you bet Jimmy to the point. You are indirectly insulting people. You are insulting our conscience. Are you stupid? You won't tell us to... Don't we know Ghana's problems? Don't we know Ghana's problems? Do you think we are fools not to know Ghana's problems? You're telling us to direct it to Segleme housing. Why don't you tell us to direct it to you, who is gay, and using a small girl to cover it up? My friend, shut up. This is the final one. Canada, Japan gives police 1 week ultimatum to announce killers of Ahmed Suale. Canada gives police 1 week to announce the killers of Ahmed Suale. Mamika Samchiramo. Canada, Japan is putting pressure on Ken Yeboah. If there's one thing Ken Yeboah is doing today, that I would say I respect him so much for that. People know my issue with Ken Yeboah and how I criticize him when I have to criticize him. I do it every day. But if there's one thing Ken Yeboah is doing now, I know for a fact, is that Kennedy is forcing him to go and get some land guards and then name them as the people who committed a crime. And Ken Yeboah is not budging. He's not going to do it. Kennedy in Japan is doing everything and pressurizing Ken Yeboah to go get some land guards and use those land guards and say they are the people who killed Ahmed Suale. Ken Yeboah is not going to do it. And he has told him in the face, he's not. If Kennedy has anything 1 week, he should come out. So if there's one thing I like about Ken Yeboah, I respect so much about Ken Yeboah now, is that decision he's taken. Because he's not there to save Kennedy Japan. As far as some of the things that under his watch is not working well, I will bash him for that, and he knows it. But at this point, he's proving that he's a strong person in that office, making sure the right thing is done. So if you want to tell me, say, Ken Yeboah is not going to do it. So Ken Yeboah, let Kennedy Japan come out 1 week and tell us. He wants diversion. He wants something to help him move around the world. He's struggling. You are not a person to want or tell police by force to give names. We have been saying the investigation has delayed. But you cannot force and tell police, say, this is a land guard, this is a land guard, use their names and set me free. Ken Yeboah will not do it. And I give him credit, full credit for that. He might not be my favorite person. He's somebody I criticize a lot, but he will not fall for this nonsense. For once, he will never fall for this nonsense. He will protect his credibility. You as an MP get up and say, I give police 1 week. Whatever you have after 1 week, bring it. We are also here. We will see it. Have the biggest press conference. Call all the international media. Call the American embassy, UK embassy. Call them to come and tell us what you have that the police don't want to bring out. You can't scare the police. You can't scare Kenya boy. You can't. And I know he will not budge. I know Kenya boy will not listen to this nonsense. So if Kennedy has anything, you should bring it out in 1 week. He said this 1 week in 2020. Before elections, he said it. He's giving the Ghana police 1 week and the Wasaba BM 1 week. Leave him to come with the 1 week. Whatever he has, he should bring it. What is all this? Sit in Ghana, you think you can misbehave and do anything you want? It's ridiculous. After this short break. So the demonstration is coming up. Now I keep telling people there should be a reason. Demonstration. Yes. Before we do our editorial, maybe chemu reasons bia kakrebi last be chemu kakra me say be chemu biom at the credentia you need to be part of this demonstration on Sunday. It's a virtual demonstration. Every single Ghanaian needs to be part because it's a national service. Now look at this. You see this? It is very important. When we are not for what you said, the demonstration, you have to be part of it. I keep saying there's a reason why you have to be part of this demonstration. The videos, you need to send it. It's 1 minute video. But there are so many reasons why you need to be part of this demonstration. Now look at this. Reasons to be brief.
Bantman, Jom Central Market, and paying for Moody and Ebino. You mutri and the Bini Bantma Quantum Point that Bantma High Street and it's a year was a time. Kanya California Mania, the United California Mania Echo Mohebi Bantma High Street, I don't know. Ufri Central Market, Ufri Casman, and Nimo, Eddie Babasako Copim, and you fall down. Assemblies of God, I saw down, Roma first saw down, street down by High Street, and the ASR, and you know. Ayiteni die nimu ani sikadie yati 25 million say dey come out ayi for ya dey come afon any world cup mo hwe ya bonte so adinam ye ne e form dey hu hian jim panyimfo na e wo soro no eno kwa mu sikadie yafuru ni ano ya busu afon kwa na ye pre mo hwe ba bia ye tete ya ye di gapia so na odi die ka na abodon pimo ha no nsuo na ayiri ni tira why de mo hwe na mo ka ho asem ye mo ma no du dwom no mo ka ho asem ye na mo hunu duma ye die no bantima MPP foi mo hwe MPP fo asanso behwe o mpesua so ye ka se me ndisi di pra me fa ho enokra na America no enokra pa na America no me nya ndisi ni wa be ka se ndisi di bia wa dwene na o de kasa Ghana yempa no kre wa be ka de bia against about so bia so ye ndisi ni ba no kra ne ye ka no timohwe.
So you see the problem with some of our people in Kumasi. Oti ho ton nyama insuo foul obi kase say aban bra meye na wo de ujimi ti wo say o ye NDC ni na wo maame a wo ba a wo pe future ma wo ba Jimmy nti mo de to. Yes, and I'll say this. As I'm the Minister of Housing, the constituency, no. Obo corset. Area sika o Jubilee House any man MP a minister. Ɛhɔ ɛna ɔbaa na mo sala sɛ entwin na mo to abama no. Ɔbaa bantima no ɔsesa sika free Jubilee House na ɔbɛto ma mo. Sɛ ɛna mo sala sɛ inko. Ɛna mo kɔto ma asenso boache. Na ɛnde insuo ne fa mo na ɔkyerɛ sɛ wodwuma se a wo de Jimmy tabraba te wo sɛ ɔyɛ NDC ni. Jimmy ka mbɔ nkun. Mu Jimmy say nti na ende MPP for who kuma so for say sebi omo ye Jimmy for nti de omo hia ne say election time aba no ma obo Mahamadin na omo de jam ho Jimmy mu no ma betran kran enu nti na sebi omo kuma so for bi so omo ye Jimmy for na wote ade we mu na insuo fawo we dwuma sei na oman obi otiman ni mu say we na ekoso a wo de Jimmy tabraba ete wo say o ye NDC ni odwan ba ka mbo nkun. Sa Jimmy we bi ne yete ho Ghana na entumi nkoso no foolishness. Me say ope say oti asesa de konti o say oka sa demonstration where ahwe mu Jimmy no woni say abezo so kwasasem so biem we Jimmy there mo dia mo nim dia mo ye. I need to show you people this. You be share ni nyina ansa na akwa editorial no.
Be quite potable water. Insuo pa ye no mo be quite ebi ni. Yes, sorry ah. Insuo mu fi. We pipe. Wo be so hu evidence Ghana water ni. Omo meter ni. Ghana water.
We Joe Wise constituency. The same Joe Wise, Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Yebusa say nipa nine na yebo mutu no odwene ho sen. Oso omo ya armed robbers, omo ya mmoa. Adenta yanko bobe kwai fotuo. Aboa sa ni ti se adwe e na Parliament. The constituency nsi omo nimni. Yebusa say ya bo nipa nine tuo na odwene ho sen president na nkasa ho. Ose omo yebo mutu, omo ya armed robbers. Otwimba ukromfo no mugu bekwa ni ambo obi atuo tudu Jimmy tinkran ka kire se omo eku omo de omo ya armed robbers. The foolishness in us ma ayomo fault enyomo fault ye ni timamufo no ye Jimmy na so sansem no so ye ni timamufo no ye Jimmy to the point say Sir Joe Wise to be general say omo eku omo during election ekufu ado na oyare twe no eku omo no omo ye armed robbers nipa fon sa hwe ni krom nsu omo nom na otinkran ka brofo stupidity na brofo ni NTB da. Me say in Parliament, Obian who am a tiny me he and it's a dwarf that idiot Joe Wise. Otwo say nipa nine ye bo mutuo no omunya bekwai for ofunche ukrom nsu omo no. And these foolish people will wear suits and sit there and we are parliamentarians, foolish parliamentarian. Na bekwai for so Jimmy kakra wo mu nti dodo no be kwa sala ya koto ama Joe Wise na mudi mu Jimmy no mu nsufu we mo ya mmoa mudi mu Jimmy no mu nsufu we mo ya mmoa munim nyansa meka se de yakoso no nye na de bia masa akoto ama nipa no useless people yete ya na e kanyansa kire mu a na mo de bo tribe no mu Jimmy to mo begu se mmoa. Now see this is the reason why you need to be part of this demonstration. Wedja che wo Jimmy ho wedja nti eden. Now watch this. Wedja e dambi na wobo
about vigilantism. You said looking at what happened at the polling stations, you could tell that it wasn't as a result of anything your officers might have done.
I think it was a peaceful process, and it was a fair process. It was a credible process, and it was transparent. If you went to the polling stations, voting was very peaceful. You know, the police were there, the security agencies were there, but very seated away from the polling center where the area cordoned for people to come in and vote. They were quite a distance away and really not involved in they were minding their own business, so to speak, not involved in the happenings of around the cordoned area. And the presiding officers and the electoral officers were conducting themselves very well. There was order. You go in there and you went through the various steps. There was order.
Entra mami before we etwa e nyina na ayawa so wagon asam na okin ayawa so west wagon Jemensa before in some or two, Yamboni Batu, Yamboni Sanu Krun left no, Yamboni two, Yankune de Bush Nibia, it was be a peaceful. Bro, 4 or 2 can you not be a peaceful no any. And this video is not new to anyone. This is what happened to Ghanaians. Oh, Ayawaso West Wagon. And a James at was say, there's no problem. Obimbodi trimutuoti. Or who say normal. Yeah. That is the issue we have in Ghana today. It's what Tuana say, you don't want to be part of this demonstration. I don't understand you. And this is the Ekufuado Ghana. He's using these boys, calling them national security, almost black, Delta Force boys, and they are killing Ghanaians. Now, if you want to be part of this demonstration, and I say, you don't know why you have to be part, let me show you this. Why you need to be part of this demonstration.
Look at our water. You see the problem we have caused. You come from your country and destroying our water. The water we will drink. Can you drink this? So you see, this is the problem. These guys are well established with machines, plants. They have 2 plants, one supplying water to their site, which is about 1 kilometer from here. Then, when they wash the gold, they now discharge the water through the second plant into the river. So, one of the pipes is supplying their washing machine, which is about 1 kilometer from here, and one is discharging water, the wastewater, into the river, polluting the river. So this is the main problem. You see, the guys are operating beyond 100 meters from the river. Yet their establishments are causing so much distraction to the river. So the caveat we are operating with, the 100 meters caveat, is not feasible. It's not feasible. If we need to really deal with this issue head on, we have to review that caveat. We have to review it, the 100 meters, and to give us freedom of action, so that we can operate fully. We can operate fully to ensure that we achieve the success we all desire. And that we'll finish this operation, and these guys will still be underwater and be destroying it. There will not be any change. So if we really need to get serious, we really need to make real impact on ground. This thing, they should give us a minimum allowable distance, operational distance of 2 kilometers from the river. Anything within 2 kilometers astride the river, we should destroy it. Even this one we are seeing here is 1 kilometer from the river. But yet they are the very people causing the mayhem. They are the very people destroying the river than even those with the smaller machines. We need to.
That's why I have to be part of the demonstration. You see, I like the soldier. He was saying the truth. It makes sense. But at the end of the day, it will not go anywhere. You know why? When these people catch Ghanaians, you see how they treat Ghanaians? This Chinese regional say, we need to demonstrate. Ekufuado has destroyed the nation. Like you will see the beatings. Without due respect to the soldier who was actually making a very good point, he feels it. He's a Ghanaian. And I really like the way he tried to explain things. But Yeah, here's what Ghana for. The rate at which they beat them up and bobu tuo. Yeah, Chinese in your money lessons, your money lectures. You know, this one is 50 kilometers, this one is 100 yards. Akwano jina na pepe papas also so edenyo. And you see, that is our problem. And Chinese the way when you tie him down well, you know say on the Ghana minister be MPB or MPP mu ene galam say no. Because there's no way a Chinese can walk from China all this distance to come to Ghana and locate Pra and say aha, and a gold in the war. How? If a Kufuor really wants to stop Galamsey, he should tell every single person working in Ghana, small scale miner, shut everything down, no mining for 4 years. Then you leave Anglo Gold Ashanti, you leave Goldfields, you leave the respectable ones we know say they have proven themselves. So they can go back and reclaim the land. We know the amount of money AGA themselves have put into reclaiming of land. Into AGA money, Goldfields, money, Asanko mine, those people, no reputable ones who pay taxes directly to the government. You can look in their books. No? You leave them to mine because those people, they have proven that they are not harming the environment. Then you say, apart from these 7, 8, 9 people, nobody is mining in Ghana. But because a Kufuor is part, he cannot say that. He cannot say that because these criminals are the ones feeding Jubilee House. But if a Kufuor means this fight, so mini fight to us, and you could do community could you punk Professor from Pop Watim chairman, I want to mimo, and I'm saying now. He should come out and say, apart from AGA, Goldfields, Asanko, all those reputable mines, we know them with a track record of reclaiming their lands. You know, apart from them, everybody, small scale miner or whatever, everybody to shut down. And he can't because no and I tell no. Now so person Otia says I request also you're part of this demonstration and I make a jump say Joe Wise is not wise. And you ask Joe Wise to say, why didn't the president talk on this? 9 people were shot dead. Or say they are armed robbers. This fool sitting in parliament say he's a deputy speaker of parliament. But damn way. Now me say me per respect, I say of fuibia na man respect. And this fool sits there and says the president does not have to talk about this 9 people dead because they are armed robbers. Such a fool. I'll use that word every day. And yet Busheni, Yamba Bekoya me bobu to say moi inti. He thinks say if it is not them, Omama Kenya moi, enya one for enye a sefi for enye a slim for. Ono ni trisa bosomba Jimmy, ye Jimmy ne sika be firi wintra. Na sa ankwasi akasa na okan ye no. Anko American ko betuma akasa ankwasi akasa no. Owo Germany betuma akasa ankwasi akasa no. Owo UK obetuma akasa ankwasi akasa we ma yasa ma the deputy speaker of parliament. Ye Jimmy ntra. We are foolish. We are foolish people. Into the demonstration is a national service. If we don't get rid of these people out of government, we don't pressurize them to do the right thing, they will kill us and kill our children. And then they be a mekachiramono. Ya so Jimmy for swate. This foolish fool sits there and we make him deputy speaker of parliament. Such a fool. People were shot dead. Also, armed robbers. In your that your V8 that the taxpayer is paying for you to drive, God in his wisdom to kill you. Baby, after this short break, we'll take care of the editorial of the day.
President Kufado, on number day, at that dying, there at so, let it sit do. At let it sit do. May I to obey as I mo, near 2 more re. Asan, in that not 100, what to me 15 cities. Me to prepare the 100, what to me 15 cities. Moke 85. At to gasim. A shine border mahama. Wa mismanage economy. Now, since Ghana iron Ghana iron done. The minty onam dada is a dada hinty. What are you 200 to feel going and fit? Because I dada Ghana for and fit the better a gonna look. President Akufado. So we're gonna do step down. Step down. Step down. Step down. Yes, so I died dying. As my hammer abombosa do 54 billion. Now about umbosa hin. Ne die abadi. Umbosa ne buen abadi ne die. My hammer or the yanya zama. A bat papaya la payamo. Ye 2 tien. Na inde. Busa na abono. Abadi ne die. Ada dying. Akufado ada dying. The minty son. Senifi gonodo. Senifi gonodo near mama hammer. No shamani man.
Kelvin, good morning. Kelvin, anope. Many a bre papa. Only about many blood brain. Hey, Sir can fail or have you know. Sana Nado send a book at Nazo was a one or have you know. Kelvin, my menko masamso. Face the country, no Kelvin me tower 100%. Reason why it's here, Miss me tower, a feminine, make a safe of Boise girls to extension. Oh, black, Mr. Taylor Danford. Kelvin, Massam ne saying, yet it was me how me I may say, and an another bar was it. Send this for air propaganda say, Google am say. Non dear, Umuno, or the Shemukina. Over me call Jania, Kevin many a blow. Many blood billing on. And a month for any blood blow of was and I sang come on my quine. And then you almost run or Munim said your mo and name of Bonne, a bam bonia. And come only pebble to a monk and I want tenso. Or for any blood, many blood. Kevin send me so cram miss woman, many a below. Many a blue papa make us. And the saying, Papa, we can't answer which you know how miss many tone. Say, oh, galam so the shamukina. Na or the policy be beba. Policy now or the ban. Oh, boys on megalam say, Nipa bear 10, oma come home boom. Until your loans or the bema or more. No akwaje landing and told the landing now to a good day anywhere, a good day anywhere. Every breaking day that was Tuesday no or almost many pound mama baba did the tax either load no beji and say be sika until no one beji sa until so be you go good day in abe we we a good day anywhere now fair scan on beji few one the back municipal until no on befa excavators name machines abe level assassin so until who kweni nuclear na nipa no to land ni free one obetumi di saa asase na dua koko abe anase bia saa nema no anka but wontumi friend dua foodstuffs ebi ti say banche ne kwadu ni saa nema na wontumi friend dua so ema to boys trim wo dia no dane krono ne dada be dada boys say wo wie ye no wo hihye nkofo machines o machine wo ha so je say betwa mu Kevin me say ayi amanfo gold o mutumi wura nkofo fie no makwadi nkofo gold anya nso na esuma mo ene nkofo diesel ene nkofo petrol ma twen cars be 50 na betwa mu oboase bi dia se ekowo buko halamfo okura amba eno ma lodu nkofo aduane nyina emu nyina omo sesai sesi a oboase sesi oboase etimu no wuyi kaso afiri ha oboase na ho nipakum ewudie boy sabele o omo gu street omo nya adwuma nye omo tete parliament nti esa na ehyew na mo police for ye ka bi mama mo so suma say ye mecheche ye ho ye bekum saa and edisen ene ekum bi onyankoma su Edison, and not saying, was me saying, any kum, police in your disca, babuas, you couldn't on Yankumasu. Anado, ye catch a master also in tea, swanty, for quantia, the shay. She and any blood breno. Any a mamma go grab on things when you come the idea of was and on. Anado, so I know down, or your phone. Kevin Jaja, many a blip, men, and how many blabblings, I videos me, mommy, may ya the open offer, because me, I don't know, I touch it.
A government keke let me a polo fifieri. Elle food ne mi ale gbegbe. Elle mi a ubelo. E zagawi veke so ko de kebele mu potwe so ko de toy. E zagawi veke so mi la tiku. Zagale me ya ku o fuchi na mi. Mi agbo ya poto na ne kebele. E mo ke ko belo a to le do carriage to le so ko de ko yi de hoyin. E mo apadeka no ko runabout o ho bo wa e huga ba ye hu fi kura chama ga ta wa ba yo. Ezaga we veke ya mi le ti kulo awon dodo mele o ga buti na mi chepo abe le ti de kai kenene gota me ti okoku mi le ezakelele me zaga we ve ya ke o buti na mi ta ele be no fix nation fix the country now.
Problems we are facing, problems such as increasement in petroleum prices, increasement in taxes, increasement in import duty, poor infrastructure, poor education, which is the free senior high school like beans, intimidation, beating of journalists, killing them, selective application of the law. This is what we are talking about. This what represent the problems we are talking about, and this bucket children of those politicians, top politicians who are managing the economy. These two oranges represent them. What is going to happen? This is the problems in Ghana. They are in the problem. They are also in the problem. See what is going to happen. They emerge at the top. As they emerge at the top, that will tell you that they are not going to feel the heat that we are feeling. They will never feel the heat that we are feeling at all. But see, these two oranges also represent we, the ordinary citizens of the country. See what is going to happen. We are also in the same problem, in the same country, but they stuck at the bottom. They sink at the bottom. They remain at the bottom. They will never come up at all. That will tell you that no matter how hard the thing is, these top politicians, the children of these top politicians are surely going to emerge victorious. They will never feel the heat that we are feeling at all. You understand? So, country broke or country no broke, we didn't say that there is a big difference between them, bro. You have to take your time. We must not give them chance at all. See what is happening. When the finance minister fell sick recently, he took plane to abroad and came back. What about you and I? What about you and I? Who is going to take us to abroad? We will remain there and die over there. Bro, these politicians, their children are in abroad. They are schooling abroad. At the end of the day, they will come back with flying colors and come and dominate our country. Or they will come and hold big position. While as far as they have already destroyed our education system. So what are we going to do? We'll still remain there. We'll still remain there. They will come and be at the top and be leading us. You forfeit the country. You see how people fix their country? See, just see. Everything is working. The system is working. Everything is working. You there, Ghana there. You just mess up with everything. Brother, you have to fix the country. No matter what, you must fix the country. Brothers, say fix the country.
Fix the country.
Fix the country.
Fix the country.
Nana fix the country. Fix the country. I said fix the country. You just fix the country.
His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, we are calling on you, we the Ghanaians, the citizens of Ghana. This is not a fight. We are not fighting with anybody. We don't hate you. We rather love you as our president. Whether we like it or not, you are our president. You are our beloved president that we vote for you. Therefore, we are calling on you to fix the country. You can see how things are falling apart in this country. The education sector, energy sector, health sector, and so on and so forth. We're having a lot of challenges. The taps are not flowing, the light is not ordered in order. We are calling on you with the greatest respect that you should fix the country. We are not fighting with anybody. We know, we respect you as our president. So we are calling on you to fix the country. It's not a fight. You did the same thing when you were in the opposition. And before you came to power, you assured the Ghanaians that when you come, you'll be able to solve all our petty problems. and we use that as an approval to vote for you. And you are now in power. You've already exhausted 4 years. You've exhausted 4 years and we did not see anything at all. We didn't see anything in this country. We've given you another 4 years. Please, for this one, this is your chance. This is another chance that we are giving you. Just, ignore everything. Put your life down for Ghanaians the way we also sacrifice to go and cast our vote for you. Choose you over the rest of the president. Do the same thing and fix the country for us. We love you as our president, whether we like it or not. You are the president of the Republic of Ghana. Therefore, we are proud of you. Fix the country. We love you. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, His Excellency.
Welcome back to the show. It's exactly, it's 5 minutes to 7 here. That's 5 minutes to 11. Let's take 15 minutes and take care of this editorial. The editorial is simple. Let's just do this quickly, and then we can actually end the show. Now, Yache, a national security for Befa, 2 journalists from CT, and then it became news. No, we have all been talking about it. The culture of silence in the country. Some people have decided to be quiet. In fact, the team took our time to visit the social media platforms of respective journalists, also some Twitter handles of some journalists, to see their reaction or see how they took the news after 2 journalists were assaulted by the national security, all because they said they have filmed a security installation. Now, the reason why I want to do this in this few minutes is because some journalists have decided to speak. Some have not got that energy or that vigor to, in fact, point out or be straightforward with the government to say that, Mr. President, your government is messing up. In fact, you are using the security to intimidate the journalists in this country. Some people try to play around with. Some people to try to shift the blame. Now, I'm going to pick one journalist who decided to play politics with this issue. The reason is sometimes I decide to do this not because I hate some people. It is because some people have the same mic I have, and that they have that same power that I have, meaning they have the same reach. Some even have more reach than myself. So when you have that opportunity to be in front of a mic every day, to speak on Ghana's issue, and you try to play politics with it, or try to deliberately, protect criminality or protect corruption, that is when you get me furious, because at that point you become the journalist who is also condoning that nonsense and helping those people doing that, involved in those nonsense, to have that energy to keep on doing it. Now, I'm going to show you a few tweets or a few comments made by some journalists, and I'm going to pick one out and then let you understand why some of these people don't deserve to be given that audience we are giving them. Now, the first person to read, to show you is this. This comes from Gary Al Smith, and this is what he said. And these tweets are the day these journalists were arrested or the day after? It's very, very important we get to know. So is their reaction, some of the journalists, some people who are involved in journalism and some people who are also ordinary Ghanaians, but we decided to pick journalists because they were journalists who were assaulted. We just wanted to know their reaction. Journalists, how you feel about that, because it could be you tomorrow. It's very, very important. It could be any journalist. Some people might be arrested and they wouldn't make it. Some people will be shot dead. Some people will die. So we just wanted to see the reaction of their fellow journalists and how they took the story and what they are actually saying and if they are actually directing their anger to the right quarters. This is coming from Gary Al Smith. He is with Multimedia. Power wants to show us where power lies. We have got the message. We have the power now, but not forever. Definitely. And then he said something else. And unlike previously, we do not have short memories. Now, he is not a man enough. He's speaking, but you could see that he's still scared. That is the culture of silence. He has written a lot, but you could see he did not have the balls to say it the way it's supposed to be said. With me, I wouldn't take that credit for him. He did his part. He tried to speak, but as you know, he's scared. He's scared because he knows that when he directs his message to the president or to the government or people in positions that are supposed to do the right thing, he might lose his life or he might be dead the next day. So he tried to be a man a little bit. He doesn't have two balls. He has one. In fact, one can also do something. So Gary Al Smith has one ball. He can manage with one ball. He tried to do that. All right. The next one is Belamundi. Nothing broke my heart more than when Caleb said he had to deny his ethnicity to avoid getting physically assaulted even more. My God. What are we doing to ourselves? She also did not have the ladies' balls to direct the message to the president and also to the heads of such institutions. She tried to play the nice girls or middle girl, neutral girl attitude, whereby he's speaking to the wind, thinking that somebody will hear and say, Belamundi also spoke. But still, the culture of silence is in their words. You could see that they are not bold enough to state it the way it's supposed to be stated. That, Mr. President, this is you. This is under your leadership and you have to take blame for this. But everybody is scared to die. That is what we call the culture of silence. They are trying, but they can't because they are all scared that the next day it might be them, they might be shot dead. And it hurts and it's worrying when journalists are not able to even voice out the problems happening to their fellow journalists. They cannot be emphatic. They cannot actually point fingers at authority, but they try to make vague statements. So Belamundi also tried to play the smart girl thing. Let me stay in there. Let people say I spoke, but it's not going to make any impact because she could not get the ladies' balls to be a whole lady. So at this point, Belamundi is a half girl. She is not a lady enough. She's not there yet for her words to be taken. I still see some fear in there. All right, who is this? Dela Kluche, Courage Yaya Kluche. He says, blood clot sucking the blood out of our soul. And some people have turned into Rastamen by force to force. Yawa Santini Bre. He could not write the Queen's language. He could not write in his own ever language. He decided to go all the way to Jamaica to write in Patois. That is how you could feel that culture of silence. People are scared. People are playing neutral. They are journalists. They know their fellow journalists almost died. They are scared under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's leadership. This is what we call culture of silence. Not people writing or people speaking should tell you that there's nothing wrong in Ghana. Everybody is doing fine. There's no culture of silence. People can speak, but when they speak and you analyze their speech, you get to know that people are scared. You get to know that they live or they feel they are living under some tyranny or some dictatorship. So they cannot come out and speak the way they have to speak. People did not make such statements in 2014, 15, 16. They mentioned the president's name. They actually mentioned names of people in authority, people who were heads of institutions. That showed how free they were. That showed the environment they lived in. They believed in the system. They believed that even though people are there taking the blames, their lives will be spared. Nobody will come after them at night. Nobody will force them to be taken off air. So you could see that vigor, that energy for people to criticize authority, mentioning names, pointing fingers at people who have been given opportunities to lead. But today, people are speaking in patois. People are speaking of prophets. People are speaking like people who write poems. That is what we call culture of silence. It's not about people speaking. It's about what the speech is about, where it is directed at. Now, the speeches are all directed to the wind because people are scared. And when the journalists start to fear people in power, you have to understand that is the beginning of the end for a democracy. Now, look at this very well. Ekuya Pokuya, Vim lady. This is what she wrote in response to the harassment of journalists. She's also a journalist. She works with the Peace FM. This is what she wrote. I see NDC defending media people, but where were they when media people were threatened to be killed and our officers banned by their own supporters after this December 2020 elections? When Efia Pokuya and others were beaten at NHI in 2015, media people are bred. Politicians use us when it is convenient for them. No media person or ordinary person should be attacked no matter which party is in power. So you could see, this is where I have a problem. The reason why I have a problem is when you have the mic to speak, and there are some journalists in Ghana who have decided, say, out of their tribal bigotry, out of their ignorance, they will make every serious national issue under Akufo-Addo, every dangerous action by Akufo-Addo, a political thing. And the strategy is simple. Bring in the NDC. Today, Akufo-Addo has been president for 5 years. Under Nana Danko Akufo-Addo's leadership, Captain Smart has been stopped from working. 2 journalists were picked up, brutally beaten. People denied their ethnicity. But this moke, this bitch of a woman, I'm going to say it. I say, if you don't have that strength, don't watch my show. This tribal bigot who wears wig like a clown. Oba Sebio, na jini ni fie no. Dio obetuma ayedia protect aban owo so aban no enko so ayunu se. Nyoma ekoso no eye bonsamsem eye boni or a journalist ya chiri donko journalist. But you know what? Instead of her, so obeka problem na esi no. No one criticize bosom no tie so no. Or the tribal bigotry no hotantan no at Facebook. Catch a Ghana for say, why are we not blaming NDC? Because NDC time they be see or chamber NDC time be seen to the tutia NDC. Why when you see us kotoba etwo Jimmy Simpson have a problem no, because every single journalist is at stake now. Every single journalist's life is at stake. You bet me kubia into say oh your ba na sebio unwatwentwom se polo no nyan sebia ni utrim say what we are dealing with is a national issue. There is a precedent. People are being shot. Ahmed Suale was shot. Ekuya Pokuya ni perform sane kachre Ghana for say NDC for e kachom support and say omumbra u Peace FM fina obo jantra ho no so omumbe no. Who officially did that? It's why who be for Jimmy ni ba na wote Ghana. Instead of say issues abana ebe deal with the issue and who Akufo-Addo na only omo MPC bo jantra na onwo atwentwom no. The only thing you could do is say you go back and pick NDC because unim say station na what so Peace FM radio tantan na what so no. And no in krasi forum mutie no, the only way you can get to them and divert attention and make them feel say and the problem a journalist come no e mahama mo. It's why when nima atwentwom ho tantan otofun abetena radio so say abetena Facebook so say why NDC supporters or fuiba so we the right thing during the election 2020 so one be ho am numbers results are anima and ko bibeka so bebuoku me se unyam free sa de animo still omamoto beku because we Jimmy dodo u Jimmy no and obi ba yakobo no also force ka say oye mfantini adentira kwasiampa yi bi to so oye journalist nti wako film bibi wo dentira na wo bona obi amfa ne san count udwu say no me see etu amfa utirimu da obi mbo utirimu to da nti wo na wo Jimmy ho kwasiaba wo to work at say yenko NDC time and e bi ensi 2015 ofui ben e na tutia MPP NDC mo free mu adentina Ghana for etutia NDC. Why you tan on nipa so and I would distracted the development of this nation. And these fools, these dirty women, with all due respect to that girl, sits there and then instead of us dealing with the issues, or china nipa watching say besha sketa betina radio so I shall wig fint and time be say or ye Ghana ni and ye kwama Ghana or free or being bo trimutu. O jantra na o bona only MP before bo jantra ninti and a whole journalist is being attacked. Why one no buyer say Ponko binase abetena say yes and NDC for SNE omo supporters uhwinim ohutantan sa bosomba abetena obese uyo ba to wig no ohutantan sa bosomba Journalists are being shot. Ahmed Suale was shot dead. And then you don't think about Jantra to say, oh, and yes, can do. She can't do that. On to me about Jantra and the DX. Into every time you think everything is about politics. We could forward Bonsam not to one more so no. Me say one kasa bullet in Fautimuda. One day what the traffic in a bullet of Fautim. Next time we nipa bebuno. Mu Jimmy na mo to anything and the eku journalist no. Ye ta tanko for no. Now about 4 time to talk to me wunipa no. What be Jina ho kase NDC 4. We are dealing with the issues today. And that's 70 eka. And I'm Ghana na Jimmy. Uba America holidays bebo jantra na mwa na tichiri kuro no. Uba kroma bebo jantra na uya u video no. Obi betata wo. Moye mu nkurasefo Jimmy-fo mo ho tantan na mo ti radio so mo na mo say kuro no. I am a stupid journalist like you, but my brains work. Mo foolishness na mo ti radio so Ghana no wo ekua pokuya. You are a devil's incarnate. Oh basa. Me so your ba. Tu sa de show tri no. Na wo huru anim. Wo atwentwem se oproba. Abetan say NDC 4 what happened in 2020? So they are taking advantage. Foolish woman. Me see. Ojin send ato Caleb. Ato Zoe. So it's nice. Me say whoa. They better know you can't recover. I am telling you this today. What will happen to you? You can't recover. So we recover na nyame. Wo ekua pokuya. Me see what is about to happen to you no. O recover na nyankopon. Inti menja wa agene se ende we kufu ado teso inti Jimmy bia na wo defend MPP. Enkwasi asem bia na wo defend MPP. Adentia wo ya asantini wo ya kaninti Jimmy na adokro nti ultimi you tribalistic foolishness no. When the catch us be attack Peace FM. Wo fu tantan me se wo ho atwentwem se bosomba. O your bad to the show trimi no. Na wo huru ni betra radio so. Foolishness, and people condone such nonsense in Ghana. Or a journalist, or both Jantra in name say, or a journalist, where Jimmy Amon can where Jimmy. And these journalists are sitting in Ghana watching this prostitute, this clown, sitting there making noise. You sit there and you make noise like you are deaf. That's what bodam. That is what makes me hate you. Because unye ni pebia ye no de chichiri kro, where Jimmy dodo. We are talking about under Ekufuado what is happening. We are talking about journalists being brutalized. Oboy now did the China and Naiba Kwa Alokono. Jimmy on any Chile Butu ni ankawe there. About 4 times ano. You sit there and you make stupid statements. I'm a fucking journalist like you. I could be shot by these fools in power. Okobo jantre ko bia wa hen mu no mo fa wo ya. Obetra be defending kwasiasem. Mahama NDC 4 omo ye Yesu anke pan wo fra ba mu. Mu Jimmy na mo de titi radio so no. Mujimi, no, and I'm waiting for you to reply. About 4 times, you are the people giving politicians power to destroy us. You are the people in the perform to some politicians' power to destroy the journalists in Ghana. And when you 4 times at Facebook and the NDC and the NDC or NDC forwarding, NDC no more power. We could for now a trial now or tribalistic foolishness, no, with Jimmy, you know. Me say dia beto no dia to go for dey so ogin say your MPP ni ogin say MPP for Bojantra and you okay me say dia be fa otirimu no unhu bi da. Me, I hate it when anybody tries to defend corruption, when people attack journalists and a fellow journalist foolishly dirtified cocoon to sit there Ghana na Krasintra and you about some what to say also say we a journalist. What do you learn? What do you know? Where have you gone? Who have you met? Who have you interviewed? What job have you done? 30-old rat like you make a cover election to be a journalist. Foolishness. You know what people are going through? You know the trauma these kids are going through? Why would you phone set Bosomba and I'm Ghana? You spit on radio, you say senseless things. Mo Jimmy for mo na mama ya breno. A Jimmy for to some mo na mama ya breno. But I'm telling you, this is just a message to you. Me say one day, if you understand the pain people are going through. Who basa sa Bosomba, who atwentwem, who barrier, me say to sa we no. Na who huru anim, na betra radio so obenya nipa na wakasa ye bechi wa shekejim. Foolishness. By time. We are fighting here to save a democracy. We are fighting here to save a profession. You I hate you because you deliberately decide you are a tribal bigot. And we are waiting. We are not going to give you a chance again. People have been there, have been shot. We are sitting there talking about John Mahama's time. Ofuiba. With Jimmy, you know, you've not seen the pain outside, eh? Me say one day you will taste that pain on the streets. Okay, Poki. Me say one of these days you will taste that pain on the street. When you come and the mic is on, you will learn sense and speak sense. Mwa bi atiti radio so no kan kwasam. Obi ba ne akobutu niem no ye tietia no why hu fi jantra na oba betra radio say you know something. What do you know? Where have you been? Me say what do you know in journalism? Dena winim, where have you been? Who have you interviewed? What job have you done to impact society? Ya sumaze ko cover election or a journalist. Stupidity. You sit there and write any nonsense because you think some jantra na obo MPP mu no any conform mamos can they will protect you. Me say one of these days you go market, you know will come back. One of these days, monkey will go market, they will come back. I'm not threatening you, but I'm telling you, the heat out there, you will feel it. You feel a little bit of it, and you understand what we are talking about. Sa Jimmy, somebody went chaswa, one shall be chasuntem. But see, Sa Jimmy Weno, when chasuna, ube chasuntem. A simple thing I make at all. I'm not threatening you, I'm telling you wisdom. Mrs. How Jimmy now the radio so you know. So when chasunda, ube chasuntem. And this is a simple message to you. I'm a journalist. I feel the pain of these kids. I feel the pain of this boy and this girl. I feel the pain of Ahmed Suale. I feel the pain of journalists being attacked every single day in Ghana. Oh, Buaba. I say, let's go to NDC side. So everybody has the right to live. Foolishness. Unyasika, Okobo Jantre Pipian or 2 years, maybe holidays to America. Or before phone year report. Oh, free. Do you think they need ugly monkeys like you to make reports? Me say, you, until the right thing is done. Me no real. Me see, I tell you, out there, the heat there, who feel back one of these days, you understand what I'm talking about. One of these days, you will feel the heat outside and you will understand. Me see, I'm telling you this. Still watching, with all due respect, extended version. Shit. I'm going to pick phone calls now. You can call. I'm picking just 5 calls. And after that, we'll end the show. Hello, caller. Yeah, go ahead, sir. The same thing like Captain Smart in question. What did the MPP for already election? What did I call any day? What now? Oh, yeah, say, I feel no back. Also, they should have done this during the election. When should I say this government is a fail? They have nothing to offer us, but they keep mute. Make a crack Captain Smart, you know. Waba no so asase a ono se wasn't adwuma no so ye no
Also, in the land, and I feel no, you feel procure the same thing, everything. This government has been in power for almost 5 years now. We are not for NDC. NDC, now they are about Batamo. This is nonsense. Stupid journalism.
Thank you very much, boss.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Hello? Yeah, hello? Okay, I think we lost the caller. Let's see. What's the Ghana now? Didn't quite some. Miss who be that? Oba who be dancing? Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, me Pachetonka. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regarding this, she's a hypocrite. She's been talking rubbish. She should be careful. We don't want to hear her voice on the radio again. She is such an idiot. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing eyes. Yeah. Yeah, hello?
Careful.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kevin, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Michio na Michio phone na let me say Chio. The woman say kai ekuya poki so onu onni nyasa na nipa fu na eka nsamfu nti nsama wo kanu mfanso be na ewo so sasa menyina na eka no nti omu journalist no obi wo omu jimi ti say ayi so wa ho de ekoso amawe
me hu bibia
nti omu mpese yankasa ma misra okakra na me nka ya krum kasa no dagwale Kevin anya antum na tusha tapu ya pamka pa na me ale kama sashe kam dollar programma no da reginsa dollar programma so dinin karnyala ayerla amfani ya tapu kram ka para so ji oji ka tihna yer shama ka bien yer barma ozo ombutum no tuma niru kam zo tum no tum ban na yer ya twashama ya twagelan barma so tapu ra pam na so ma ka so tangbango mfa ka tangbango amma demonstration wona so come yina katete empire.
Thank you, sir. All right. God bless you. Thank you very much. Hello? 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 All right. Okay. We've lost the caller. Let's see if we can pick another call. All right. All right, so Sunday 1 p.m. It's time for the demonstration. That will be the 9 a.m. U.S. time. Europe, I think it will be around 2 o'clock. Let's see. So, hello? Yeah, Patrick Kasa, we can hear you.
Good evening, boss.
Yes, sir.
This is Ibrahim from Bolga.
All right, boss.
I'm greeting Kevin and I'm greeting Kevin. I'm greeting the Ghost team.
Thank you.
I'm greeting my boss, the regional organizer, Muto Kid. Kevin, I have one little problem. Last week, I asked about, this is my second time from the call. Last week, I asked about this assemblyman issue. I didn't hear anything about it. And
we're trying to get our contact. We're trying to get our contact at the place, so when we get him, we'll give you.
Okay, and then the second issue too, I confused one of my friends. He said strong MPP. But last week when Kevin said he wanted to show us about the oil expose, we didn't hear anything about it. He called me just right now. Now am I not the truth? I said no. Maybe this scandal will that issue didn't come out. So we are pleading. If there is anything,
when we hold, tell him that here when we hold a scandal, it means we are checking a few documents. You know, that's what we do. We don't rush through things.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
Yeah, when we hold on to a scandal, it means that we are fact checking some things again. There's never been a day we said we would do something we've never done. The issue is we are not a kind of media house, or there's not a platform whereby we rush through things and just put it out. No, we are still waiting for some documents to be ready, and it will come out. Why? It's still going to come. It's not a problem at all. So we're still in here. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Hello. Okay. Hello, caller. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Okay. Pacho, Mekasa free Germany, Berlin. Nanka me pese meka sense. Asuma me pese me pese.
Yeah, to Kasano.
Okay. Hello. What you mean?
Yeah, Kakra.
Okay. Hello. What you mean?
Yeah, to Kampacha Kasa.
Okay, me pacho me si Mekasa free Germany, Berlin.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, issue ka trade wana pese na kamo wure na mun checking your maduwa. Ukoye passport system na Ghana passport na yewa. Yeah, ukoye ambezwa omu machine na omudi appointment. Omu a normal one. Emma omu kuta German a passport omu ye Ghanaian. And almost normal one omudi ma ye Ghana for every Ghana ya ba elivu. It's over book appointment now. Wow, ukuta German passport no. Unya appointment me direct. But there Ghana for no. Omu amobia haki system no na oba no maka tell say there be call PSA number say obi o no computer nchen or no obe book appointment na ma no waju 40. But the problem is say uti munchi and I uti Dortmund now open appointment online. I think can now ba aba ambezi and turn on match no baby obeko akwa this appointment no. Ubisa agent na e was e bansa.
All right. We have one or two of the ghost team in Germany. We will look into that. Right. All right, boss. Thank you. Yeah, Germany was a problem. No. Lot of problems everywhere. The contract now will be a tiny fee and or no passport appointment no the fee no €40. Hello? Hello? Okay, hello caller. Hello? Yeah, Mpacho Kasa.
Yeah. You know, what they are doing, the fear people are also in go. When nature start judging this world, that is when the anarchy of this country will take onto the street with machetes and law. When they start killing people, they are the people who kill first and the people who destroy their things. So wait, we are only praying that one day they jump their wall, get into their house, jump their family. Then they will realize that something is happening in this country. Some of us who lost our job at the tenor of Nanado, we are in the house getting nothing. We don't have anything. How we are suffering. We know the hate. So when we say they should fix the economy and they are fighting that we should fix ourselves, so the whole journalist was beating. Then you are there defending. See Kwakubaku, make his eyes like apostriatian. So you see what they are doing. People are very angry when something broke up in this country. What will happen? People will be sorry for what they are defending now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. All right. Hello. All right. 2 minutes and I'm done here. The next 2 minutes, that's it. The show is over. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Me person kasa wala silence.
Oh, live. Mbacho na okasa.
Me pacho friend me large mayanga. Me kasa fi Kumasi Utafo.
Okay.
And in fact, Myanmar Ecos here horrible ewe kruma. But I wonder who be also intellectual. Neniefra. And he said, Try first fix the country demonstration and maso ameme yare. Intimate sere kwa biya so yensu ye organize on our way in the local area. Intimate be pautoking dealer. And some are costu kuman what corruption everywhere, insecurity in the doors. And here we are solidly behind you, Kevin Taylor, or anybody. Thank
you very much. Sunday 1 p.m. Also. Yeah, it's happening Sunday 1 p.m. Send your videos to the WhatsApp line on the screen. Videos, so that we can play it on Sunday. Hello?
Okay, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Calvin.
Yeah.
That's me, Juma Udi. The moment so my advice I can say so on the national television 22 young journalists at them there NFA. So can them say generate TP feminine quite one can ye with the national television to be a show. That's all consulting we are one can ye. That's on our Canadian wages and the market. The problem finance we never work on a market.
Never be saying sir.
Casebo on say you and creative program so we need television already attempt at the Anna.
Listen, Casabensa, catch me.
Attend the DNA the end watchers.
And in the day, attend the day no more time, attend the day.
Oh, now we do co journalist at them. So,
as some people say, boss, we are Juma Bain.
And I'm say, what's saying?
We are Juma Bain.
Me insurance company.
So we insurance company. Now say one of your colleagues, they are mistreating. Now say one na obisu ejumi no catch the same ejuma mo ye our colleague back ko about say or convincing for as insurance company to get insurance, right?
Yeah.
Now say you brutalizing nipa no. Na nipa no we ejuma the same ejuma catch say oh. Man, nipa na brutalizing any problem na manager na no first no. So that any brutalizing kofunti we mu dey any problem. Obeka dey we brutalize what na obeka.
Oh.
Hello? All right. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
If you are a seminar or cano, I'll compare NDC, you see what NDC head office, and yet NDC head office assembly, you can national security. National security assembly, you can. MPP for both journalists, NDC for both journalists. But and yes, sir, national security, taxpayers, Chikachi or Mokano, both journalists. That's the issue at stake. But then yet, the journalists acquire NDC party office and NDC party office. National security, taxes to Mokano assembly. Inti sa double standards, NDC, MPP. It will not help. National security assembly na etu with the taxpayers money and no one sem na was oka but then the NDC the MPP for a journalist but national security etu can normal journalist, which is wrong. And yet journalists for any other citizen, any other ordinary citizen, and you're right. So what Ubia now Obabono. Yes, a friend is saying George Floyd. Please, Nikuno. Na national funeral. It is a national security. I repeated the same thing. What if Caleb? Oh, yeah. What are we going to say? That is what we are against.
All right, boss. Thank you very much. All right. I'm not picking any more calls. Thank you very much. Sometimes I know people who are teach you. You see, we are not crazy here. You're bored down how. But because of the way Nyama Koso Ghana, into bit me being an Kevin Taylor Bema Bragana. You get it? It is because they know, say, the kind of government in here, we are journalists now can oba banichia, oba gani ebikun. Inti, it is not because say about down your better any breaker. So you have no idea what we see behind the scenes, the kind of things we know behind the scenes, and what we have put in our life on. We've put in our life on the line to save a nation. If my fellow journalist is treated, brutalized like this, some of them, somebody lost his life. He was shot in the head. Ahmed Suale was shot in the head. I didn't see Okuya Pokuya go on the street to demonstrate. To say, I'm also a journalist, somebody can shoot me in the head. Ahmed Suale, he was saving Ghana millions. Ahmed Suale left his son, he left his kids, he left his wife. He left them to go and make sure that the corruption happening in Ghana, somebody in government killed Ahmed Suale. But you, Okuya Pokuya, never had that guts to stand outside with a placard and go to the Jubilee House and say, Mr. President, this is under your leadership. She could not do that. This young boy who called asking, who questions, ding, who did he attempt? I'm not mad to sit here and insult people. It is my job. Anything I do, say, Kevin, Ekufuado time, Bragana, Mazuri now work on consent, in some 4 years during Mahama time, it is because the atmosphere was conducive, because people accepted criticism. Now, a whole journalist was shot in the head. Somebody has been picked up, brutalized, beaten. He is forced to deny his ethnicity. People are being beaten. There are videos here. I have not seen this lady stand on national television to say, I am not working for 2 weeks. I am demonstrating against this brutality against journalists. Now, when you're before we have a in the assembly, you are a journalist like myself. Instead of you condemning it and telling the authorities, people in power, national security and telling the president in the face to say, it doesn't matter what happened during NDC time. This is under your regime. Nothing like this should happen. Now, nipa phone sana TV so about Facebook to write this nonsense. Then you want to tell me, say, Kevin, my words are strong. I gave you a caution. Me say, this show is not for kids. When you're ready to listen to the truth, don't do it. Because as I sit here, do you know the number of NDC Ekufuado and Kofo they want to kill me? Do you know? As I sit here, I speak to you. Do you know the number of Ekufuado gangs if I step in Ghana today, they'll kill me? Do you know? That is why they have the audacity. Party foot soldier, communicator, Twitter, radio. So if you're a man, come to Ghana because they know the president condones such nonsense. If you need to fight and speak against this. Your foolishness and your stupidity and your prostitute life tells you, say, go back and go and bring NDC in. And then the best solve a problem. It means the so don't come here because I know more than you know. Because the kinds of things I know in this government, you have no idea, my young boy. You have. In terms of Busa, that simple question, because you've not been in my position before. You have not been in the position of Ahmed Suale before. You have not been in the position of journalists attacked before. You have not been in the position of these brutalized people going through trauma before. You sit there, you open your legs and you listen and you think I am offending somebody you love. No, I am touching on the brains of somebody you love and I'm correcting somebody who is misbehaving, who is not thinking as a Ghanaian and also as a journalist. That is my job here, to correct this kind of madness. If you don't understand what we're talking about, with all due respect, I like the way you spoke to me. I also respect you, but you have to understand what we are doing here. We are saving a nation. We are not saving prostitutes. It's very important because under Nana Dankwa Kufuor's government, Obia Bienanoa will kill you, we will arrest you, and we see it every day. We witness it every single day. Under John Dramani Mahama's time, under Atamel's time, nobody could open their mouth and say, oh, yeah, Bema fra Bruchebra Ghana. And Obi to Ghana also, yeah, Bema Bra Ghana, because he knows the kind of leader they have in Ghana. He's a tyrant and he kills. I am in the same situation, I am in the same profession, and I know. I should get one sensible journalist to say, it doesn't matter what happened in 2012, 13, 14, 15. We are in today. Why? How are we stopping it? Then why do we vote? Why do we go to the ballot? Why do we change leaders? So if a journalist who calls himself, I'm a journalist, cannot think and reason and make statements that can help his profession and protect the democracy of this nation, then that person is a pig. I'm telling you, that person is a pig. They just wait. When there's a national issue, they go bring in NDC. You are a foolish woman to do that. We are talking about today. We are talking about issues happening today. We are discussing journalists being brutalized today. It is not Mahama who is president, foolish woman. It is not Mahama. That's why I told you, if you don't have that heart to listen to my show, don't watch me. If you're a kid, if you're below 18, you don't have that vigor to take my word, don't watch me. This is a personal issue. What I'm discussing today, it is personal. You've been told that. And I'm a Suale and then you are mad. He's been shot, dead. Ahmed Suale disguised himself and went undercover to bring out the rot. And somebody in government killed him. Your journalists be brutalize more Ghana. You sit there and tell me kuya is this, so I shouldn't use words. My friend, you are not in the same ship. If you are in this ship, you understand. Let me open my emails and open my inbox to show you the threat that comes in every single day. People are just waiting for Kevin to come for him to kill him. You know that? Let's wait for Kevin to come and kill him. Why? Because I'm exposing the Kufuor and his criminals. You sit there in your room, in your 2x4 room, and say you are using strong words. My friend, this is a revolution. This is not a joke. This is not a KG thing. If you want to take out a tyrant, you don't smile. If you want to take out a tyrant, you don't smile. I'm not here to be friends with anybody who is an enemy to me. I don't do that. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If you don't like me, you don't like me. It's simple as that. I'm not here to lick anybody's butt. I'm here to speak truth and make sure the right thing is done. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Sunday is the day. Tomorrow is a Saturday. I'm going to have a show tomorrow. We are building up to the biggest demonstration, biggest virtual demonstration. You can send your short videos under 1 minute. You've seen some of the videos to 023-7261-1776. If you're in Europe, America, Asia, wherever you are, +233. You see the number on the screen. You can send your 1 minute video. We are here to save a nation. We are not here to entertain nonsense. Every single individual here is a messenger. Messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. I've said, we can only be one. We can only win power. We the minority, when we come together. We, the people they don't respect. We, the people on the ground, when we come together, we become a unit. We become the majority. It is important that we fight with one head, we fight with one heart, and know that we are saving a nation and not an individual. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Have a wonderful evening. Let's meet tomorrow, 4 p.m. US, 8 p.m. Ghana.